Hello, everyone! Hi! Welcome to CharmedPersons. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday, July the 14th. Chat's popping off! What's up? I hope you guys are having a great time. Hello, Aeliana. Hello, Bees. I guess I should say hello to Kelsey and Eric, even though they're right in front of me.
Ellie's hi, Ellie.
Was Ellie here? Hi, Ellie. Ellie the Small. It's good to see all of you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. You've come to watch the bloodbath. That's great. No, kidding. Okay, so this is CharmedPersons. This is our weekly Campaign 3 game, homebrew setting. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central, we have the next episode of Talk With Me, the hottest talk show in the nation right now, hosted by Eric and Matt. Eric, title for tomorrow's episode?
Our title is Our Big Break.
Our Big Break. Okay.
Ooh,
all right. And Matt didn't really answer me on Thursday,
guest?
But yeah, I'm assuming it's a huge guest, right? Yeah.
Huge guest.
Oh.
Yeah, they get bigger and bigger apparently.
Foster.
It's Sutton Foster from Bunheads fame. So that's happening tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central on Tuesday, we have the third session of Season 7 of The Remains. This season is in the Walking Dead universe, so if you want to see a tabletop role-playing game in the zombie apocalypse, come check that out on Tuesday. And then coming back here next Sunday at 12 p.m. Central for the continuation of whatever the hell today's gonna be. So that's that's the announcements. Thank you all so much for joining. If Kelsey dies, we write it down. I'll agree. I'll put that on the table. And loving the remains.
I will too.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so that's it for announcements. A brief recap of last week's session. Our party has found themselves in Savonia. The Concerned Citizens, as our party are called, are in the capital city of the Sabian dynasty, currently researching everything that is on their plate right now, which is the Abyss. They're currently trying to track down a secret organization known as Sect of the Abyss, and so they're researching about that and trying to figure out where they could be, where this place called the Mountain is. Also, they found out that the item that Oliver has that took his ability to lie from him is called an Arcanic Siphon, and is something ancient from the Ancient Arcana era before the God War, and is a very old device and mysterious, and something that they are also researching. Also last week, Danny reunited with his parents, as did the rest of the party, but also found out that an old enemy of the party, all the way back in session, God, I think that was like 4 or 5, Henry Whitcomb, Emory's former co-worker, turned out to be a serial killer. The party put him away, but he escaped and sent a message to the party through various means, basically telling them you are all pretty well known, and some of you have well-known families, and that is something you should remember. So that's something our party's dealing with. While dealing with that, Danny's mom, who is a well-known author and scholar, was given the task to try to decipher another device from the Ancient Arcana era. In doing so, she asked for assistance of our party to enter the pocket dimension within this device to look for another person that our party needed to talk to, Reginald Lancaster, who knew a bunch of stuff about the Abyss and was going to be able to help them out with that. So they agreed, because time was of the essence. They jumped into the pocket dimension and went through the trials of the device. In doing so, the party learned a lot more about themselves and arguably each other. They worked together and eventually passed the trials and made it out of the device a little bit back in time, because these ancient arcanic devices can kind of warp reality, and they went back in time just like a couple of hours, but in doing so figured out where Reginald was, ran to go get him underneath the castle, saved him and went there with the hand of the king, who helped them and told them to take Reginald back to his son, that he would inform the king of what happened. The party then took Reginald back to his son, and he was very thankful and sat the party down. But then Aeliana started noticing that her former professor was acting a little weird, and he was trying to figure out what his father had told them about the device and what they knew, and was definitely trying to get information from them. But before the party could leave, the disguise self spell was dissipated, and he revealed his true form as a asshole.
As an asshole.
As an asshole. As a
That's a booty hole.
mind flayer.
Oh, shoot.
Cool, though.
Dude. Fucking cool, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks like Davy Jones.
His tentacles spread out, and a psionic scream blasted through all of you, causing a bunch of damage for Aeliana and Emory, stunning both of them, and just kind of ringing through the ears of the other three. I need you all to roll initiative.
Cool.
Do I do this with disadvantage because I'm stunned, or what's the deal with stunned?
Yeah, you will. It'll be disadvantage because you are stunned. Yes.
Could I have taken my shield out to get advantage or not?
I would say Aeliana is kind of like warning you, and yeah, I'll go ahead and give that to you.
Thank you.
This is
no
really
problem.
not.
Oh wait, no, there is no display for this, but as you can see, they're in a little study. There's that thing.
Bad.
Okay, so, Danny, what'd you get?
9.
Oliver.
15.
Rowina.
19.
Emory.
16.
Wow.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
And Aeliana.
14.
Nice.
Not bad.
Damn.
I do better with disadvantage than I do with...
I know. It was a 10.
Okay.
It's a 10, but it's not disadvantage.
It's a bitch with a bad dress.
Alright, let's get some music going.
A bitch with a
Let's
bad
go!
Time.
I have to get a new notebook.
Oh my god, this whole time I was the bitch with the bad dress.
Alright, and at the top of the turn order, we have Rowina.
Yes.
Rowina, you are in
Okay.
this room.
No.
There is no battle map. You're in this study. He is 10 feet in front of you. You have this ringing through your ears that isn't affecting you, but you can tell is like has stunned Aeliana and Rowina. They both kind of freeze in place. But you have a moment to act here. What do you do?
So I'm 10 feet away, so can I, like, back up to, like, the furthest back point in the room, like the door?
Yeah, you can back up to, if you want to back up to the door of the house, you would be about 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
So
I
you
don't
would
know,
use
seeing how
20
much-
feet of movement.
Seeing how much damage he just did, I'm not gonna play with this dude.
Yes.
And
Get away.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast third level chromatic orb
All
of
right.
lightning, of black lightning at him from, like, I'll back myself all the way up against the door and kind of, like, collect the shadows from the corners and turn them into my, like, shadowy black lightning and just hurl them at him.
All right, amazing.
Roll high.
Roll for attack.
No.
But it gives the energy.
14.
14 misses.
No! Can I give her my inspiration, or is that not doable?
Yeah, you can give inspiration to each other.
I do it.
Okay.
That's dope, because this is one of 2 third level spells. I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
All right, so we'll take the 14. But
Okay, but I'm not ending on a loss, so I'm gonna quicken spell.
okay.
And I used that 3rd level, but I'm gonna go ahead and take kind of a second to aim a little bit better and throw a firebolt
Okay.
at him. Okay, 26.
Okay.
26 is definitely gonna hit.
Oh, if only that was the other one. Rip.
10 points of fire damage.
All right.
Not bad.
Not bad, not
So
bad, not
you bring the shadows in around you, crackling dark black lightning energy appears. You shoot it forward. He, narratively, I'm going to say, he turns to look at you, and he waves his hand, and the orb kind of moves last second and hits the wall, his like tentacles kind of flurl in anger as you then hit him right in the abdomen with that fire, and it kind of flurls up on his chest, and he like waves it away. But yeah, you definitely caused damage to him. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right, Emory, you spend your turn being stunned. I then need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
So good to be back.
Not an intelligent.
Anyone's gonna be good at this, it's Emory.
Well, that's an 11.
That
Yeah.
fails. You stay stunned. That is the end of
Yes!
Emory's turn.
Great.
Oliver, you are up.
I will cast Bless on Aeliana, Emory, and myself.
Okay.
So you get a
And
plus
blessed.
4, plus D4. And then
Stunned
I
and
will-
blessed, am I right?
Stunned and blessed.
Um,
That's
and
another
then
t-shirt.
I will try to position myself in between the Mind Flayer and Aeliana and try to make my brain look delectable. Really.
Okay. You stand in front of Aeliana. What does it look like as you cast Bless on you and your friends?
I think like sparks kind of shoot out from my shield and kind of coalesce on each of them. They're
Amazing. You
Cool.
slam your hammer into
sparking,
the shield.
like
They
I just
spark
hit.
off.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm hitting
That's
a forge.
cool.
An anvil
That's
with
dope.
sparks.
That's
really
Amazing. All right, that is the end of Oliver's turn. Aeliana, you spend your turn being stunned. I then need an intelligence saving throw
And I
plus a
get to add a
D4 for
D4.
Bless. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 19?
19. You kind of shake off the stun. The ringing fades away, but that is at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So that is what you do on your turn. It is now the Mind Flayer's turn. I'm going to roll this in the chat. We're going to see if his Mind Blast recharges.
No.
Looking for a 5 or a 6 here.
No, we're not.
That's a 2. That's a 2. It does
Not
not
looking for a 5
succeed.
and 6.
So he's going to reach out to you, Oliver.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Better not.
yeah, he's going to attack you.
I'm good.
You didn't take any damage last time.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That's a miss. 21 AC.
Oh,
The new armor you
man.
gave me.
Nice. So he tries to go at you. I'm gonna say his tentacles do kind of like wrap around, but you put up your shield. They like wrap around your shield, but you're able to kind of like push them away. And he kind of he looks pissed that didn't
Good.
work, and he just kind of growls at you. But that's gonna be the end of his turn. He's just gonna stay there.
No.
And now it is Danny's turn. Rowina, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna glide on over behind the Mind Flayer, so I'm flanking him with Oliver.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm gonna attempt a shocking grasp
Okay.
at advantage. Oof, that was a nat 1. 16.
He sees you move behind him, and he like flurls his cloak, and you see this like arcane shimmer pass over him as he casts shield on himself. So you miss.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Okay.
That would have hit originally.
What did you roll to hit?
16.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Shit.
So that's action.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Yeah, it's action.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do flurry of blows for another couple of attacks.
All right.
These both would be at advantage.
Correct.
Another 16. And then 27.
27's definitely gonna hit, even
Holy
with shield. Yeah.
shit! Danny!
So that's 3 plus 5. So 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Stunning strike.
Yes, of course.
So he needs to make a con saving throw of 16, I believe.
Okay, let's see here. What has he got for this? He
Let
only
me
has.
just double check. Yeah, 16.
He does not have a good con save. Let's say that.
Good.
But with an 18 on the die, he is going to succeed.
Okay. Then I will fully take the attack of opportunity and just like back up to like the far corner.
He
the
already
room,
he already used his reaction, so you know he can't.
Oh,
attack
dope!
you.
Then I'm
Yep.
gonna move away and just try to spread.
Yeah, I'll say
ourselves
you
out.
can. I'll say you can get about 20 feet behind him.
Great.
Yeah. So
Just so we're not all
yeah,
clustered
there's
for
definitely some spreading out happening. All right, that's the end of Danny's turn. Rowina, you are up. Emory, you're on deck. You're just gonna repeat that saving throw. But get your dice warm.
Okay.
Get your dice warm.
With
and
the
ready for
D4,
it.
with the D4.
With the D4, yeah.
Yeah. I can't really
Ow.
afford to use another third level spell slot. I only have one left. But I have done so much damage with Chromatic Orb. So Rowina's gonna take a second and like really understand that if this guy gets to do too much more, it's gonna be a pretty big issue.
Mhm.
And once again try to throw a Chromatic Orb with lightning.
Okay.
Okay, 21.
With shield, that is just going to hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay. There we go.
Oh my god.
Wow, nicely done.
Jesus.
13, 16 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, on a third level, that is not a lot.
A second level. I can't
Oh,
do it.
okay, second
Yeah.
level. I thought you
I
had two
rolled
third levels.
4. All right, 3 of my 4 dice were 3s.
Woof.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's looking a little rough from where he started. This energy's like crackling over him. You see like some dark blue blood start to appear on some lesions, but he's still looking pretty hardy. But you're hitting him. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, that's the end of your turn. Emory, go ahead and give me another intelligence saving throw. This time with a D4 for bless.
Last.
Don't get it.
It was a natural one.
Oh no! Emory stays stunned,
Emory.
but you also stay blessed.
also
Oliver,
stay blessed.
Oliver, you're up. Aeliana, you're on deck.
I will just grab as many tentacles as I can, and I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds
Oh,
at
yeah.
the second level.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So they have to make a.
No, you have to attack for inflict wounds.
I have to attack.
Alright, you gotta get a 21.
Wait, and you're not flanking anymore, right? You left, Annie.
Yeah, he left.
Right.
Hit unless he's still shielded. Actually, it's probably not gonna hit.
21 is his AC currently.
Am I able to do my reaction now that my turn was over, or not because I was stunned last turn? If not, that's totally fine. I don't know how does reaction come back next time?
Reaction you gain at the end of your turn, so, or at the beginning of your turn, I think. Ooh, is this the beginning of your
It's
turn?
the beginning.
It's the beginning, I think. Alright, never mind. Damn.
Let me just make sure.
It's not a 21.
You
That's
can't
close.
take another reaction until the beginning of your next turn if you already took one.
Okay.
It does say specifically
Oh.
end, so I'm going to say no.
In.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
What's a 19?
Yeah, that's going to miss,
Oh, my
unfortunately.
thing kind of far.
So you grab his tentacles, but they're just like, unfortunately, for the spell and for how it feels, they're just more slimy than you expect. And he just like sucks
Yeah.
away from them.
Gross.
Yeah.
When you grab onto something, it just slips right out of your hand.
There we go.
Rip.
Clockwork Wing. Oh no, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Hold on.
Hey, you are blessed.
Two.
And that's a 2. That's a 21.
21, that'll hit.
Whew. I stayed blessed. All right.
Scrambles for the
Forgot about the
tentacles.
glass.
That's pretty good. 9, 16, 20, 22 points of necrotic damage.
Woo! He's looking rough
Holy
now.
shit.
He's looking a little hurt.
Thank you, Vernon.
You grab his tentacles, and from like where you grab and down, they like become black and start to like drip pus and ooze as they start to die off of him.
If I
And
could like
he
get some, that'd be cool.
he rears back, and you don't hear anything audibly, but all of you in your minds hear a whistle shriek of a scream as it just screams in pain. All right, that's your action. And
Yeah, I can't really
anything
do
else?
bonus action, so I'll just stay within the.
all right, you just stay in between there. That's the end of your turn. Aeliana, you're up.
So normally I would cast the highest level spell that I can, however that would prohibit me from healing myself. So, knowing that I am probably needed in this and not wanting to die, I'm gonna just attack with my rapier and then bonus action healing word.
Okay.
$24.
24 hits.
That's only a D8 plus 3. Oh, it's an 8! Plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right,
Piercing
11 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna do second level healing word on myself, which is 8 healing for myself. And then he can't opportunity attack me.
Nope.
I know, but I could go on the other side. Yeah, Danny's probably gonna do it.
I'll be alright.
I'll just stay where I'll like kind of back up a little bit, but not very far. Like I want to be within healing range of Oliver, but not away, not right up on him. So I'll be like maybe right behind Oliver.
Okay. Gotcha. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is now the Mind Flayer's turn. Let's see if he gets his Mind Blast back. That's a 2. He does not get it back. So he is going to...
Apologize.
Apologize.
Did you say that at the same
I
time?
did, yeah. What's a twin?
Yeah.
Always a twin.
We
Always
can
a
be
twin,
friends.
man.
It's always a twin. He says, yeah, he's gonna say sorry.
Zach's reading something. I don't like it when Zach reads
I'm
stuff.
Yeah,
scared.
When Zach reads anything, I get nervous.
Yeah.
If he didn't-
Dangerous.
Books, magazines.
worried.
Let us go to the ball, Dad! Just this one!
We can go to the ball. We'll just be in a, coffin.
We can
Little
weaken at Bernie's.
corpsey.
In a coffin!
Yeah.
Look,
It'll
I'm
be
not
our
sure,
weight.
but in this one instance,
I'm
reading
doing
is
great.
bad.
I'm having a little nap. You know? I'm
Now it is
standing
not
blessed.
Exactly, no. I'm so scared.
I mean, it's too
Is he
much.
being the mind flayer right now, or
I don't know, I don't know.
I think Zach is stunned.
is embodying?
He...
I should-
Oh god! Oh
Called
god!
daggers.
Oh god! What does he do?
No.
He kills all of us.
Is that him reflecting on his actions?
He's like, hang on, I need to
Need
meditate.
the right words to say sorry.
The Mind Flayer...
Plays
Yeah,
up.
he goes invisible.
Oh, cool.
No.
He does what now?
You see him cast the spell. You see him cast the spell invisibility on himself.
Oh, nice.
Um,
It's not good.
and he goes to spell, and he
Goes to
goes
spell.
and he goes invisible.
Ghost
He
goes to spell?
he goes to spell. He goes
Okay,
to spell
okay.
invisible.
Okay.
But I can't.
You don't have a 3rd level slot, do you, Rowina? You do?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Do you
you
want to?
counterspell it?
Do you
You
want
could
to
counterspell.
attempt to counter?
Oh yeah, I will count. I will counter.
Yeah, that's why I was
That's-
saying he goes
that's
to
why I
cast
was
the
like-
spell invisibility.
100%.
He goes to cast the spell Invisibility.
Yeah.
Rowina, what does it look like as you counterspell this?
I've only counterspelled one other time, and it was literally just me, like, instinctually, like, yelling no and, like, doing it by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's similar. Like, she says no, but this time it's like, that's not gonna happen. Like, I see him start to cast the spell, and I just, like, make eye contact with him and go, no.
You say no to him. You hear Rowena's voice kind of echo, and briefly, it's very brief, but the shadows of the Mind Flayer's arms come out of the wall and grab his arms and pull him away from casting the spell before they fade away as he then looks to you, eyes wide. And
I just give him a grin.
He is going to... that was his action. Calm
He's
down.
gonna what?
That was his action. He is then going to... he gets down on his knees
Thanks for forgiveness.
and bows his head. And that is the end of his turn.
Perfect.
That's
Oliver's
suspicious.
gonna, no.
At the end of his turn, Danny.
I'm still gonna I'll have these attacks be non-lethal. But I'm gonna go up and just do that. You said what kind of kick it was that previous session where I just bring my leg
Axe
up
kick.
and an axe kick.
Yeah.
Axe kick him in the head.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for attack at advantage.
18.
18 will hit. He's not going to cast shield. Even your modifier is going to knock him unconscious. So you lift your leg up, you axe kick him, and the Mind Flayer falls to the ground.
That was too easy.
Am I unstunned?
Oliver smashes
You
his head.
are not unstunned. You can make another saving throw, though, if you want.
It wouldn't have broken his concentration to be stunned.
It's not a spell thing. You're like stunned from the like. But after a minute passes, which won't take too long, you're.
I
stunned,
think Oliver on his turn would kill the Mind Flayer.
I mean, your turn is. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just say you come out of combat. So if the next thing Oliver would do is kill the Mind Flayer, then kill him.
Yeah, I'd smash his head with a hammer, Gallagher style.
Okay.
Well,
So he falls to the ground, and you guys, there's like a beat of silence, and then just a.
Okay,
as
so we're
Oliver
getting-
slams his head down.
Oh! We did it!
I suppose that's one way to do it.
Reginald.
She
shit,
runs
yeah.
upstairs.
Go up, yeah.
Runs upstairs. Is he dead?
Reginald is not dead.
Oh!
I'll yell out for... His name is Sam?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll yell out for Sam, and do I like hear any muffling in a closet or something?
Is Reginald, like, is he actually okay? Like, what is his... Like, can we go and, like, check on him to make sure that he's not, like...
Roll a medicine check.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, you were a cleric.
That's one of my proficiencies. Yeah.
Can I heal Emory a little bit while this is happening? I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, sure.
7, Emory.
Thanks.
You, Oliver, make a perception check. You can tell that he's alive. He's breathing. He seems somewhat catatonic.
21.
With a 25, you do notice like a circular wound on the back of his head. And you feel like something has happened to Reginald's intelligence. with a 25. I'll give you that.
Mm.
That to you. Oliver,
Mind Flare 8M.
from under the bed, you hear like kind of like a.
I mean, I'll check it out.
You go to look down. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck.
No.
Is it a baby mind
Just
flare?
bend down and look under the bed.
Yeah, I was like, don't do that.
You're
blessed still.
I'm
Are you
blessed.
blessed still?
17.
You feel like
Blessed lasts a minute, so.
you feel like no, you wouldn't be blessed anymore.
15.
You succeed. You feel like another kind of like screeching in your mind, and you kind of pull back, and this creature
What?
pops out at you.
Huh?
You see this
We don't
four-legged creature, kind of bulbous. The body is very brain-like.
Is it us?
But it has like this almost skeletal face. I'll show it to you.
Oh god, yeah, it is. Oh,
Who is it?
Here.
And it is going to attempt to claw you.
Ew, what is it?
Did
you say
it
us?
gets a 15.
It's-
From Baldur's Gate.
It gets a 15, which is not going to hit you,
Oh.
but it starts to claw at you. What do you do?
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I try to fucking smash it.
Yeah, roll for attack.
What if it's his first though? Oh god.
I don't know. This thing's trying to claw my face.
Okay, go for it. No, I'm not gonna.
17.
17 hits.
not 20. 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is your weapon magical?
No.
Okay, so you said 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5. You
Holy
like
shit!
you like slam into it. And
We got a brain on the floor.
does anybody else do anything?
How big?
Yeah, I'm
It's about the
gonna.
size of a dog.
Yeah, I'll attack
Can
it.
we tackle it with a pillow?
You can attempt
Joe-
to, yeah. Go
I
ahead,
just
roll,
wanted
let's
to.
roll. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Make this easy.
Am
I
I
don't think we
unstunned?
should kill it.
17.
Okay.
19.
Am
Okay.
I unstunned?
Yeah, at this point, I'd say you're unstunned.
Oh, you got what the fuck? 12.
12. Okay, so Aeliana's first. What do you do, Aeliana?
Is there like a pillow that I could grab and then like hold it against my chest and jump onto it? Grab
Yeah, roll an
it.
athletics check. Yeah.
You're gonna smother
Listen,
it.
I've done this before too, and it did work. So, what did you say?
Roll an athletics check.
Oh, yeah, that's not
Oh,
great.
it needs to roll initiative too. Okay, it'll go last. So.
15. 15.
15 hits. Yeah. Or wait, sorry, it's sorry. It's okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, you grapple it.
I just am on it. I'm like, do you
It's
think
like-
it's important? Do you think it's important then? Like, what if it came out to Reginald's head?
Well, I don't really think it's his brain anymore.
All right, Danny.
Damn.
Danny, it's your turn.
Oh God, don't hate me. I'm gonna.
I'll
kick-
say, I'll also say, Danny, with the 25, the wounds did not look as
It
if...
didn't look like something burst from the back of his head.
Correct.
I know,
Yeah.
she's just.
No, I know. Danny rolled a 25, so he would know.
You did want a dog.
It's not him. I have a dog.
Dog,
We can
dog.
You guys, I have a dog. We can beat him in like half an hour, and then I will.
What?
I do have a dog.
You have a dog?
I didn't
Not the
realize
time,
it was a
and I'm
dog.
gonna. I'm just gonna punch the brain thing in in whatever its stomach
You have
is.
advantage
Sorry,
because it's
Aeliana.
grappled.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
it-
said don't apologize.
It'll be an advantage.
23.
23 hits.
That's max, so 10 bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning. Your hands are magic.
Sure are.
So
Yeah.
it takes the full damage. It is still squirming.
Well, second attack. Oh, that's a 10.
10's gonna miss.
And then my bonus action attack.
Are you sure there
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
That was weird. I rolled 2 2s and then 2 12s. Anyway, that's something interesting. 6 additional bludgeoning.
You like Aeliana, your face gets splashed with just like red goo.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
And this
No,
thing
you look great.
This thing
I promise
is
you
dead.
look okay.
I don't think so.
It's dead.
Yep, it's dead.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Man. I'll look under the bed. Is there any more of them?
There are no more of them.
I'll sweep with my hammer.
You don't see anything.
Yeah.
Or feel anything, I should say.
Fuck. What's going on here?
Does Reginald still seem to be alive?
Yeah, but he doesn't have any intelligence.
We need to get him a doctor or something.
Church.
Well, we wanted to go to the church anyway, right? The temple. Maybe a magical
leave
healer
him
would be
here?
smart.
I didn't know if you guys wanted to keep that mind flayer alive. I apologize if you did.
I mean, there's probably something we could have figured out from it, but
I
it
could
was
probably
actively killing us. So.
Talk to him tomorrow. There's a thing I've been working
Just
on.
keep him here, I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
So first off, I still think if everyone's cool with it, we kind of talked about this last or a couple hours ago, totally. Maybe stay at my parents' place tonight, you know, the whole them being visited by a messenger of a serial killer thing.
I haven't. That didn't happen.
They didn't get visited by him.
It didn't happen,
Well,
but
we'll stay there.
we can
but
assume it was still planned.
But
Right,
he
right,
still
right.
knows, I mean, he still knows where my parents are, so.
Right.
Should we try to take Reginald?
Or I'll
with
stay
us?
here with him.
No, we should
We-
not split up.
Real
Yeah.
quick, Eric, roll a d20. You want evens.
Okay. 12.
Okay. You did not smash its head to where its mouth no longer exists.
Oh, okay, good. I was wondering that.
nice. His head was down, so probably hit the back.
Yeah.
So you're probably good. What?
Well, we could
Yeah.
take Reginald to the
Mhm.
church now. See
Leave
if-
him here for a moment and go to the church and send them here. Although leaving him alone seems like a bad idea.
I'll stay.
Why don't we
Maybe-
bring Reginald? Why don't we? Take him out?
Isn't moving him a terrible idea? His head's open.
It's
How
not
far
open.
away is
It
the
is
church
not
from
open.
where we
Well,
are?
he's
right
got a
now?
hole in the back of his head.
No, it was just like a.
It's just wound, a circular wound, like
Oh.
as
Well, he's,
like yeah.
he's tired and
Well,
I don't know.
maybe at least two of us stay or go so that nobody's by themselves.
How about I can run to the church, let them know.
No, you just said I. I said nobody by themselves.
Me and
I
Emory.
trust
And
anybody.
Emory and I are fast. We can
Yeah.
run together to the church. Let them know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to be pushy. I'm.
No, you're not being pushy. I think I'm being pushy. I'm sorry. That was a lot.
If we could just get him to a safe place, I have no problem where we stay, and I want your parents to
Okay.
be safe, Danny, but it's important that this person is fine as well.
No, I get that.
Danny-
Get that.
Danny and Emory run to the church. Here, I'll hand Emory. I don't know who has the second sending stone.
Emory, I
assume they
think,
both
still
just
would
keep getting
have it.
given back to
No, I
me
gave
at
it
the end
back.
of
Why
things.
are we just bringing him to the church?
I mean,
We can't
how
be-
how
it's
far
safe,
away
you
are we
know
from
more
the
about
church?
I am fine with bringing him to the church.
I don't think it's gonna hurt him anymore.
You are.
Yeah.
Let me take you to the map of the city.
I'm just worried about the skeptics of
doctor.
like
I just
carrying a
don't want
body through
him
town. You
to
know?
Die. Right. I just don't want him to be in danger.
So you are in the Noble District. The Savonia Temple is here. You would probably be in one of these houses closer to the school over here.
Not that far.
All right, let's
It'd
bring
be
him.
about a 25, 30-minute walk.
You put a blanket over him.
We'll bring him. Can I do a quick sweep of the house, though, before we leave, to see if there's anything that we should be taking with us?
I also want to check that mind flayer's body.
notes or journals.
Yeah.
And yeah, what is this? Is anyone going to come and find
We
him?
could
Do you
just
want
take
them
the Mind Flayer's head, and I think that's all that I need. Gross, but
to- Really?
Gross
All
and
right.
effective.
I think it's cool.
Do you maybe you do that? I can look for something around to make like a stretcher kind of a thing to help carry him. Keep him stable.
Yeah.
All right, so Aeliana, roll an investigation check.
I may not be smart. A 9.
And what are you looking for?
Sorry, a 10. I'm looking for anything that looks like a journal or like his notes or Sam's notes or anything that would be like cataloging what we may not be able to get out of him now.
Yeah, you find like a stack of journals on Reginald's desk. And you like briefly look at them, and they like there are some that seem to talk about like the abyss, and some that seem to talk about this device that he just recently got.
I'll take them in my bag.
Okay, yeah.
Because if we're taking him, we're taking his notes with him.
Yeah, it's a good call.
All
Is
right.
what I tell myself as I want them for myself.
Rowina,
No, that's a really.
go ahead and roll an investigation check, and you're looking for something to make a stretcher.
Yeah, or something. They're just like anything out of place. But I only got a 6. So.
There's some curtains and some curtain rods. You could potentially put 2 rods together and tie the curtains in between and make a stretcher.
All right, I'll take all this stuff to like the bedroom and just like have it there in case everybody else thinks it's a good idea to do that.
Oliver, you're going to chop this Mind Flayer's head off?
Yeah. I have a dagger, so I guess I'll cut it off.
My
Okay.
sword.
Do I know enough about Speak with Dead that would work, or would I be like?
It just needs to have a mouth, so yeah, it would work.
So yeah, I'll do that. So
You can use my rapier if you want to not have to use a dagger for it.
Thank you.
There's a moment, I would say, when you're doing it that you have a moment of like,
Sashimi.
what the fuck is my life
Yeah.
right now? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, what is this? But I'll
What a
say
day.
pretty easily you're able to. It's like, I mean, with the tentacles and the bulbous head and everything, it's probably...
Big.
Yeah, you're gonna have to think of a way to carry it. It's not gonna
I'll
fit
wrap
in
it
any of your bags.
And like bindle it over my shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
For now.
Emory, yes.
Gross.
While he's cutting the head off, can I cut one of the tentacles off and use it as like one of those sticky hands?
Yes.
That you like.
It's not as pliable as a sticky hand, but
What?
yeah,
One, that's cool as shit. 2, will decompose in like not that
Yeah,
long.
once
So
it starts smelling.
Once-
Once it
yeah.
sticks too many times.
enjoy it while you
Watch
can.
this. And I stick it to the wall. Oh, sorry.
just so disrespectful.
Wow.
And then Danny on the body. I always feel weird making you roll investigation checks on the body, so I'll just tell you what you find on the body.
Thanks.
You find 10 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
We're rich.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
100.
You find a potion of watchful rest. When you drink this potion, you gain the following benefits for the next 8 hours. Magic can't put you to sleep, and you can remain awake during a long rest and still gain its benefits.
Oh, nice.
I should have just told you what it looked like and then made you cast Identify, but I didn't.
You're so nice.
You are so kind.
Do you want me to get rid of a level 1 spell?
Yes.
Oh, you did it! You did it!
Thank you.
Hope that doesn't come back to.
If it does, I'll revoke it. And you also find a sending stone, one half of a pair,
Ooh.
and it is already. Roll an Arcana check. Just you first, and then somebody else can if they want to later. But you roll one first.
Oh, I know about sending stones.
Oh, for me, that's actually really good. 15.
Yeah, 15's good enough. It has been used today, and this sending stone received a message.
Okay. Okay.
Star 69.
So
Star
like there's
69.
still a response that could be sent.
No, it was just
Okay.
the sending stones were used, and this was the one to receive.
Okay.
It's the bottom.
Cool.
It's the bottom sending stone.
I'm sorry.
I didn't want to say it.
All right. I'm
gonna
gonna
move
move
that
that.
point.
I'm moving that point along. So are those like the three
Yeah,
things?
that's what you find.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh no, and a letter. God, how could I forget the letter? You find a letter.
You just got a letter.
You just got a letter. You
That's
just got a
loud.
letter. Wonder who it's from. I will show
Someone
you.
committing war crimes.
And I'll tell the stream what it says too. You find a letter that says Kavar. It is addressed to the name Kavar. We are close. Soon you and your kind will not have to hide in the darkness. While your brothers and sisters work with Xeraxis.
It's a new name.
Xerakis, sorry. Xerakis. While your brothers and sisters work with Xerakis, you guard this entryway with stalwart vigilance. Vigilance that will be rewarded. After many years, the coming of the Forgotten Ones is close at hand. The day of the Black Sun will see our dreams come to fruition. Continue to guard this position, ward off any curious guards or wandering workers. If anyone comes from this place, you must make sure they have not informed anyone else.
Oh, no.
Make sure. Once you are sure, dispose of them if you wish. Feed them to your pets for all I care. Continue the work. And it is not signed.
I think they're being used.
I mean, whatever.
You okay?
No.
Whatever.
I'm
Not a
not.
big deal.
Okay, no, it's fine. We'll talk about it later. Okay.
So that's what we find.
Okay.
But it's
Do you
pets
read it
plural.
out loud?
Not at the moment. I will later.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know anything.
Okay, so we're taking this
Can I
guy to the
I'll
church,
take it from you.
and then we're
Yeah.
going to Danny's house, and that's the
Yep.
plan. Let's
Are you
Yes.
guys gonna be cool with me bringing this head? They're gonna. We'll figure that out. Let's go.
keep it in the back.
What was the
Honestly,
other
they might
reason
find
we
it.
were going to the church?
They might find it interesting, but
Drop
let's
off
bring it.
Reginald.
Let's bring it through the back so it doesn't drip on the
Him.
flooring.
Good.
The nice.
Good. Yeah.
You
Smart.
have a really
Wait,
nice
no. What was the other? Besides taking Reginald, why were we already going to go to the church?
Emery was going to talk.
Oh,
I need to.
right.
I need to figure out how to cure my depression.
If they
Emery
can do
has
the
Right.
lesser
drinking
restoration.
problem.
Yes.
Or greater.
I don't have a drinking problem.
No.
I have
Yeah.
magical depression.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
what
we
it
all?
is.
Don't we all, man? Don't we all?
Okay, let's go.
I found some curtains and curtain rods. Maybe this is a bad idea.
We could wrap
No.
him up.
Were you looking to
Wall.
redecorate?
Oh, wait a
no,
minute.
No, I thought we could make like a bed, like a
If-
stretcher.
Actually, if we can makeshift that, kind of wrap him in that, and then like lift with the curtain rods. I can cast levitate on the body, and so you can just.
We don't want to wrap his face. We want him to be able to breathe. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, levitate's
He's
a good idea
alive.
regardless, I think.
Yeah. No, you're good. Sorry. I just forgot that he
Levitate, that-
wasn't technically dead.
We could. Why don't we levitate and then just drape the curtain over him?
Like a ghost.
That's gonna
I mean, he'll be
seem
flat.
really
He'll be
odd.
Can you do that to
Walking
me?
through-
Yeah, we can Yeah, we'll
Like
totally
that,
do that for
though.
my party. That sounds like a dope trick.
Or I can carry him.
Yeah, just carry it. Let's
Yeah,
just carry it.
perhaps we just carry.
Dude, work. All right, fine. Work smarter, not
Somebody's gotta
harder.
take
But
his head, though.
damn,
Oh, I'll take
Emory
the head.
wants to.
Oh, Emory, do you want the head?
Rowina!
I just assumed Emory would want that, but
be
no,
very
Rowina should have
careful.
the head.
I need the head for tomorrow.
Oh, it's heavy.
To the
Okay, so
church.
how are you carrying the body?
In my arms.
Okay.
With like something over it so it doesn't look like we're
He's
killing
like
it.
wrapped up so
Carrying
he's
it
a little warmer.
in a papoose.
Okay.
Yeah. maybe
So
doing-
you leave the noble district, and you start to head. Pretty
Just carrying your body.
Pretty immediately, a pair of guards spot you.
Yep.
And walk
Getting
up
the coin
to
out
you.
with the get the
Uh,
king's stuff out.
I've
they-
got it.
They
Yeah,
walk
I've got
up
it.
to you.
Yep.
Excuse me, what's going on
Yeah.
here?
He was attacked by a mind flayer and we're taking him to the church to be healed.
What's the mind flayer?
It's a monster. Is that enough? He's really
show
hurt.
them
How am I? No, that's
Very
not
important.
enough. What? No, that's not enough. You're
Can I do
carrying.
Show
a
him the
persuasion?
head.
Can I do a persuasion check?
We need the head.
You can walk the
yeah,
way
you-
if you'd like to. We're
I mean,
going straight
persuasion
to
check
the-
is not a spell. So what are you saying?
I'm saying he's very hurt, and we're taking him to the church to be healed.
And they
You
didn't
can come
believe.
with
And they
us if
didn't
you
believe
want.
that so far. So what do you say with a persuasion check?
I don't understand why you're trying to prohibit us from trying to help an old man who's very important to the king.
There you go. Now roll a persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
Zach's not here to fuck around.
I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry.
Dirty
This is
20.
not a game.
They look at you and they say, "All right, we will escort you."
Okay, that's fine.
It's fine.
God, thank you.
And they start to escort
Hey,
you
Gab.
as they are walking with you. One of them looks at you, Emory.
Yeah.
What's that?
The head.
And you see that there's just blue, purple liquid spilling out of this bag and all over Emory's back.
Yep.
I like that we're going for full honesty here.
Yeah, might as well.
It's the head.
Yeah, the head. The mind flayer head.
Yeah.
Can I see?
Will you let us go if you can see?
What? No.
It might
Okay.
curse you.
I just
They're
wanna
not.
see
They
it.
aren't. They
All right, fine. I
Aren't
was
they?
just curious. It's
I don't mean to
suspicious
be
that
rude,
you're
but
being
time
so
is of
cagey.
Time is of the essence. This
I
man
haven't
is
stopped
dying.
walking yet.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
just everyone. It's been a long day. I'm sorry that we're a little on edge. I really do apologize.
Being very suspicious.
I'm
I
sorry.
take
I
out-
know.
I take out the tentacle that I have, and I like in it when he goes.
What's that?
Smack him with it. It's the tentacle.
What'd you do that for?
Its head. Its head. It's on its head. Look at.
She said,
look at this.
well, she said it could curse me. Are you trying to curse me?
Oh no, the tentacle can't curse you. The alive mind flayer can, but it's dead.
Oh, okay. Stop doing that.
Do you want to try? Okay.
Roll a persuasion check.
Do you want to try?
16.
He takes it.
Yeah.
Like, it's you.
Oh.
Oh, that's disgusting. He throws
I'll
it
try.
back
I'll
at
try.
you.
Ooh, no, God. Okay.
He
Oh,
like
my
throws
God.
it back. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
A
god.
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, you'll see why.
Oh God. Oh, a 23.
Okay, so he throws it at you. You start to like fumble and like not catch it, and then you almost like lose the head too. But you're able to keep control of the head, and like you miss the tentacle, but then you like kick it up with your foot and then grab it again.
I played spike ball.
Spike ball?
No.
Just no. All right, and you guys eventually make your way over to the Savonian Temple of the Gods. I actually, surprisingly, do I really not have a
This
thing
was
for
not
that?
a
Oh wait, no, I
focus
do.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be me,
Um,
but this is
yeah.
exciting.
You walk the outskirts of this temple. It's all very like Notre Dame, like kind of like square Gothic in its architecture. Basically, this temple is so large that like within, it's set up as all Temple of the Gods are set up, which is you walk in, it's a big circular chamber that then kind of has like alcoves for specific gods, and then one shrine for the paramount at the front, which is kind of like where all the sermons are dealt. This one is large enough to where these alcoves are almost the size of like other little mini temples off to the side. But it's a large open building. Obviously, you're coming in carrying a body and being escorted by guards, so you immediately grab the attention of some workers. You see a young man come up to you. Short blonde hair, kind of shorter on the sides. He comes up to you and he says, "Hello, can I help you? What's happening here?"
We're injured. Reginald Lancaster, and my
Mr.
friend could
Lancaster.
use a look as well.
Please come in. And he.
Do you have anybody that specializes in mind flayers? I don't think about mind flayers.
I've never heard of a mind flayer. And he takes you inside, and the guards are following with you. And they take you over to. They take you to kind of like a back room where like the priests prepare. It's almost kind of like a green room almost. It's pretty. It's
Names are written on the wall.
yeah. It's
Green
like
room
pretty.
for the
It's pretty
priests.
simple. It's like there's a basin of water. There's but there's like a table there with some chairs where maybe it's like kind of a conference room usage every once in a while. They lay Reginald down on the table, and they look over, or he looks over at you and he says, "My name is Cleric Winston. I'm one of the lower clerics here. I am going to see if Tavara can come meet us. I will be right back." And he walks away.
This place is beautiful.
Big.
This is gonna heal me, Oliver. You said gods can talk here and they'll heal me.
I
Or
didn't say
what's
that.
What did what am I thinking?
We could. I mean, we could see if they can. I don't know if they will.
Do you
or
did you just
can't.
like talk to him from here?
Yeah. We can find somebody that can take a look at you.
Cool. Now should I ask the guy?
Well, wait, maybe
This
wait
would
for
be
them to
great,
come back.
like, yeah.
Can we maybe deal with this, and then we will get them. Make sure at least he's taken care of.
Yeah, we'll deal with
We'll-
this first, for
Yeah,
sure.
we're not gonna leave
yeah,
here
let's
without talking about
deal with this first.
I don't know
Got
if they're gonna have the resources to do what they need to do with Reginald.
Head,
It might be the same spell, to be honest with you.
the cleric walks back in, and behind him shuffles a small, older woman, human, who's wearing ornate, long white robes with kind of like a simple veil. And cleric, the man who named himself Cleric Winston, he gestures and he says, "This is Archpriest Tavara. You know that Archpriest Tavara is like, this is the religious figure of the Savian dynasty. Like, you're meeting the Pope here."
Oh shit! Okay.
And
I'll
Damn.
bow or do whatever I'm supposed to do.
Oh, shit.
she walks in, and she looks down at the table, and she looks up at all of you. "What has happened here?"
I'll
Mind
turn
flayer?
over to
Yeah.
show the back of his head.
Fetch Patrice, she says to Cleric Winston, and he nods and walks off. And then she says, she looks at the two guards, "Inform the hand." And the two of them both bow deeply to Tavara and walk off. And so now it's just the five of you and Tavara in here. And she says, "From the beginning, please."
How far back?
I'd say probably just from today. I mean, today was kind of
Right.
Odd.
yeah.
Well, he's a
we
master of the studier of the abyss, which we need information about.
we were doing research for the king. The king has requested that we do more research around the information that we found in our travels so far. And along the way, we found a mysterious device, went into the device. It was a pocket dimension. We got through. We were looking for Reginald because we knew he had also gone inside. Didn't find him, but figured out that it does mess with time, so we went to underneath the castle and found him, and then brought him home, and then his son, who was my professor and now wasn't actually him, and was a mind flayer in disguise. Had alone time with him upstairs, and we think that's where this wound came from, but we're not positive. Yes.
Yeah, that's a great job.
She kind of raises her hand over the body, and you see her eyes kind of glimmer for a second as she does that. I see. Yes, I will be able to help him. I can heal him from this. All right, what do I need? And she kind of goes over to this little alcove. Go ahead and make perception checks, everybody.
That one.
Is it
Grabbing
daylight?
a dagger. She's
No, you're inside.
16.
Oh,
She's also
23.
that's a natural one. I'm
17.
very shook.
I also got a nat one.
I rolled a nat 1 on my first one.
I only got a 6.
Okay, so you roll anything above a 20. Is that only Danny? Okay, so Danny, you notice as she's walking, you just kind of see some like dust or dirt get picked up as she walks, and then you are just paying attention. Your head is usually on a swivel, and there are 2 other sets of footprints or other tracks that kind of follow hers.
Hey, can anybody see invisibility?
Yeah, but only like twice.
Now would be a good time to do it. I think someone's following Avarna.
Okay, I will look through the gem of seeing.
You, as her back is turned, you bring out the gem of seeing. You raise up the gem.
It's like the first one didn't fuck you up enough.
A whip appears around your wrist as you raise it up, and then 2 figures right behind Tavara become visible, and you see 2 figures in golden armor with shawls up above their head, and they have these masks on that are just blank neutral, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, just a sheet of gold down the front of their face. And one of them has this, it's not a gold whip, but it's like painted to be gold, that is wrapped around your wrist, and the other one has pulled out a sword and is looking.
But I know who they are? Or like what they are?
I think you would know what they are by reputation.
Right.
These are like personal bodyguards to the Archpriest Tavara.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I meant no harm. We were alerted to an invisible creature. We were just trying to help.
Tavara looks over her shoulder. They're fine. And
sorry.
The whip is brought back. They both look at each other, look at you. They press something on the hilt of their waist, and they both go invisible again.
Awesome.
Okay.
I want that.
Same.
I really want to go to bed.
Did I use a
with my
charge?
sticky hand?
What'd you say?
Did I use a charge of the gem?
I would say they stopped you before. They didn't know what that gem was going to do, and so they
Wow.
stopped you before you could use
Terrifying.
it.
Absolutely terrifying.
She
Your
comes
armor's
over.
Cool.
You hear just the slightest chuckle. She and Danny, I'll say just because you're attuned to looking at it, as she turns her back, she doesn't make any movement of here I come or I'm turning around. As she turns her back and walks to the table, they both just very symmetrically and in sync kind of move away. It just seems like this is a very well-oiled machine of what's going on here,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably your reactions when you saw that you were meeting the Archpriest of Tabor. It's like okay, now I get it. It's this is the Archpriest and she's not guarded at all.
Fair enough.
But Cleric Winston walks back in, and with him is another woman. She is a sea elf. She has long, bluish teal hair, very long, pointy ears, blue skin. She's very gaunt, has high cheekbones. She kind of looks in here with wide eyes, and she kind of like looks around the room, and Cleric Winston kind of bows. He says, Head Cleric Patrice. And Patrice walks in, and Archpriest Tavara says, Patrice, come here. And Patrice walks over, and she kind of looks down, and she's kind of staring. Yes, certainly dumb now, isn't he? And
Did you say done or dumb?
Dumb. And the Archpriest says, Is it what I think it is? Can we reverse it with... and Patrice kind of nods. Yes, I think a spell for greater restoration will work for this condition. And she's kind of looking over. Do you like raise your hand?
Yeah, I want one of those too, can I?
This is not a classroom setting, but I will call on you for a question.
Can I have one of those too while you're at it?
One of what? The greater restoration spells?
Yes, yes.
Do you have diamond dust worth 100 gold pieces?
I look at Oliver.
I could, but
gold.
it's currently reserved for another spell. But yeah,
We can find them all.
If you can provide me with diamond dust worth of gold pieces, we can cast that spell on you.
Done. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Over 10.
Are you done asking questions? Can we proceed now?
Yes. Yes.
Good. And she comes over. Our priest Tavara kind of like looks, and she says, "You did the right thing by bringing him here. This is a delicate situation. Please stand back." And she kind of just asks for you to make room. She takes out a kind of silk pouch that she pours very delicately onto the chest of Reginald, kind of forming this line of diamond dust on his chest. She then uses that line of diamond dust and kind of with her finger scrawls some symbols out of the diamond dust on his chest. You see that she takes out her holy symbol, which is a symbol of the Paramount itself. She grabs it and puts her hand on, kind of like rubs her hand through the hair of Reginald and puts her hand on his head, and she begins to speak in Celestial. Does anybody know Celestial?
No.
No.
But
the one time I have a character.
I could cast tongues at a 3rd level. To be crazy, but I'm not gonna do it.
She speaks Celestial and she casts this spell, and you see the diamond dust start to kind of glow before seeping into the chest of Reginald, and then you see you almost see like his veins start to glow, and it spreads throughout his body before fading. And then his eyes kind of constrict, and his pupils aren't dilated as much, and he starts to look around. What's going on? Where am I? And Patrice puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "You are in the Savonian Temple. You are okay. You were dumb for a while, but you're smart again."
God damn it, Patrice!
And Reginald kind of shakes his head. What's going on? And he leans up. Tuvara helps him lean up. And she says, "What's the last thing that you remember, Reginald?" Reginald says, I was going below the castle. The device. Where's the device? And he's kind of like looking around.
It's safe. It's safe.
Reginald, do you know these people? And Reginald kind of like looks. No, I don't.
I was a student of your son.
Where is my son?
We don't know.
Tavara looks at all of you. I would ask that you please leave the room.
Yeah. She'll go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You all walk out.
Oliver has bowed like 50 times.
Okay. Oliver
constantly
bows
bowing,
a couple times, leaves.
Yeah.
You
We need to get Emory this greater restoration, though.
You-
Is there anyone else?
you don't hear the conversation, because none of you are in there. But you are outside of the room alone for a minute.
Well, hey, in a little bit, we can all have a warm bath and a cool dog to hang around, so,
Nothing like a warm
Right.
bath and a cool dog.
yeah.
Great.
Sorry I sucked back there, you guys.
What?
Oh my
just
gosh.
couldn't get it together, you know?
Don't even-
I left. I'm sorry
It's
to
fine.
have left you alone.
Stop. You're fine.
Just.
Fine.
Are you okay? You too,
Uh,
Aeliana. Are you two okay?
Fine.
Yeah, I'm
Never better.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't believe either of you, but okay.
Yeah, it hurts
Well,
really
I mean,
bad.
like, I don't. I'm not really hurt.
I am very hurt.
I don't have like outside.
Mm.
So we need to get 100 gold worth of. I'm sure that we can do that, right?
And we
If
have
we-
platinum now, so we can get
Yeah.
it with the unexpected money. I think we should get
Oh
it.
yeah, it said probably the 10
Oh,
platinum.
absolutely.
I'm assuming that would have been just put in the party fund.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
put that in there.
So we'll use
we-
that to get more diamonds.
If we get the diamond, I can turn it into dust.
Yeah.
I told you this place could help you, right?
Patrice walks out. All of you, please stay right here and don't go anywhere, okay?
Is there a problem?
Yes.
Could we?
What?
Could we have? All right.
What is the problem?
That will be revealed in due time.
Thank you.
Have some help.
That's the worst thing you could say to me. I know something you don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not going to tell you.
We are on official business of the king, so if you wish to check in with him, you're welcome. And I'll gesture to whoever has the coin. I don't know who has it at this point.
Whoever has it. Also.
Whoever has it
I
shows
don't
up.
know. I don't know.
I thought it was either Oliver or Aeliana.
I don't have it in my
But
inventory.
of course, we'll stay.
Good, thank you. Why do you need a greater restoration spell cast on you?
I'm cursed.
Ah, that would do it.
Cool.
We have someone go take some money. We have money, and we send someone here to go run and get a diamond to dust and whatever.
I'm
so
sure
they can get.
you can find someone to do that at some point, yes?
But not now.
No.
Do you know where we would get that?
Okay.
You could go to a jeweler, probably. I don't
Are
know if
we
you'll be able
under-
to do that.
Okay.
Are we under arrest?
Yes.
What?
Okay, that's what I thought.
Why?
What?
Can we ask why?
The hand of the king runs in with a couple of guards.
That Aramis.
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 Yeah.
My man,
um,
Aramis,
I took
what's up?
this.
Aramis kind of waves his hand. Hi, I've heard that. What's happening?
We're under arrest.
under arrest.
Apparently.
What? Why?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Ask
We don't
her.
know. We just saved this guy.
Tavara comes out, and Reginald
Just like talking about
is with all of you, and Reginald looks at all five of you, and is terrified. He looks at all of you. Yes, that's them. Those are the ones.
What are you talking
What?
about?
They put me in that device. They put me in that place, and they killed my son.
What?
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 We were sent by Ingrid Stratus.
Yeah, we can. Hi, first of all, hi. My name is Danrek Stratus. My mother is Ingrid Stratus. She gave us this device to help find him. You can get her right now.
We did.
We learned of
helped
this
find you.
device mere hours ago.
I haven't seen your son in years.
Arameus helped us find your body.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I didn't help you do anything.
Wait.
All right, buddy.
But that was after.
No, he helped us after we got out of the thing. That was this timeline.
Yeah, this is this timeline.
And
for
he
sure.
fell asleep, but we woke him up.
This is somehow worse than the Mind Flayer.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's like,
Yeah,
if he's?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Are you lying?
Can I too?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God, it's another natural 1.
21.
21. Arameus seems to be being deceitful.
Fuck, and fuck that dude.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. I can't.
I met with the concerned citizens. They are good people. There's got to be something. There's got to be a miscommunication here. Reginald, are you sure? And Reginald kind of. Yes, that is them.
Reginald.
Zone of truth. Someone put us under.
He looks over at. Arameus looks at Oliver and says, "Oliver, do you have the ability to make him speak the truth?"
God, he's gonna do it anyways. He believes it.
Not today.
I wanted you to be able to do it for yourself. Patrice, I know that you are able to do it. And Patrice says, "Yes, I'm able to do it." And so Patrice looks over and she's going to cast Zone of Truth.
Submit.
She is
cancel out and I can lie now.
And I will say Oliver, you see that this is a Zone of Truth spell.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
That is what she is casting. You recognize it as that. Does anybody try to resist? Because this will get all of you.
No.
Okay. So.
And she knows that, right? She knows that we willingly fail.
Yeah. She knows who succeeds and who fails.
So she knows now that everything we say is true, which at least helps a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see who is resisting or anything, right? Or
no, you would.
Cast on us,
you would. Yeah, you would not be able to tell that. So you kind of feel this pulse of energy throughout the room, and she looks over at Reginald. Reginald, what do you remember of these 5 in front of you? I was in the bottom of the castle, looking for an answer to this device. I was there with my son, and when I got down there, the 5 of them ambushed us. They opened the device's pocket dimension, forced us in, and killed my son. And Patrice looks over at the 5 of you, and says, "And what is your recollection of events?"
We arrived at the city a few days ago. Earlier this morning, after we left the Golden Lion, we went to the library, did some research. Reginald had already been missing for a couple of days. Probably, before we even got into town?
Yes.
Don't know.
We did some research specifically on work for the king that he had set us out to do. A lot of that research had been done by people we knew, including Aeliana's former professor, Reginald's son, and my mother, Ingrid Stratus, who done research on this. And we went and talked to them. And that is when we discovered this device, got pulled into it. Weird time shit happened. And then we found him with Arameus, helped us find him at the castle. We talked to 2 guards out front. They were kind of obstinate. We went down. A couple of us fell asleep, except for the half-elves that didn't. They rescued all of us. We then took Reginald, brought him back to his place where his son was. His son went up to him. They were alone for a little bit. Son came back down, revealed that he was a Mind Flayer. We killed the Mind Flayer. We have the Mind Flayer's head right now.
Well, it seems to me that they're speaking the truth. And Patrice says, they did willingly submit to the spell. And Aramea says, is there any way that they could...
Ask him what happened.
Is there any
He
way
was
that
there.
they could fail this or trick the spell? And Patrice kind of says, well, the only reason that they would be able to succeed in something like this is if they had, a magic that is highly capable, or, perhaps some device from the Ancient Arcana era could potentially have this sort of effect.
I'll just say as well, you didn't ask him.
Well, he's the Hand of the King, and we are asking you, the accused, and he has not been accused of anything.
But he could help.
He's a discrepancy
May I
in
ask
this.
him a question?
Yeah, he was there.
You
So-
are all under questioning from officials of the king. I would watch what you say. Ah, someone who's polite. Yes. Mr. Farrow, is that it? What would you like to say?
There was no way that Mr. Reginald could have seen 5 of us put him in a device because I didn't go with the group. So there was only 4 at the time of the retrieval.
Okay, that
Did
is...
that sound like it was core? Did I sound good?
It was great.
Are you at the Golden Lion? Is that where you were?
Aramea says, okay, do you have any sort of devices from the Ancient Arcana with you? Do we need to search you?
Haven't we told him this?
Yeah, but
already?
you already know that.
You already know this.
I don't know. What do you... I am giving you a chance here to cooperate. You can either...
Yeah, I have
Then
one.
yes.
We are
you do.
cooperating. We're submitting to the Zone of
We
Truth
do.
spell. We're answering all of your questions.
We'd
Yeah,
happily put
Senor.
all of our things across the room and not touch them.
Can I
and
see
ask
the
same
device?
questions.
Who's asking that?
Aramaeus.
You cannot know, but she can. I'll point to, I can't remember her name, but the Pope.
Tabana.
Oh, yeah, the Pope.
Tavara comes over. Tavara comes over and she puts out her hand.
Oh.
She takes it. She walks over and she gives it to the Hand of the King.
God damn it.
Bitch.
She takes it
I'm so
and she
tired.
says...
Well, it can't be separated from it.
And he
so-
says,
I don't know.
all right.
How does it feel?
Why did you come across this device? Or how did you come across this device?
It was in a shop in Pineville. That's all that I remember.
Listen, I want to believe everything that you're saying.
Just ask her, it's true.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
You don't. You're fully lying.
All right. We need to take you in for questioning.
Can we... What...
I need you all to submit your weapons, please.
Hermes, may I ask you one question?
No, you may not. Please submit your weapons.
My God.
Here you go. Take it.
Can I have the thing first? I'll pay 100
Can
gold.
I?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is gonna be bad.
Can
Oh,
we
never
please
mind. I
have a
shouldn't
great
do this in case it
restoration
goes bad.
for our friend, please? They are cursed. It has nothing to do with any of this, please.
I don't know why you think you are in a place to ask for requests. Submit your weapons and get down on your knees.
She hands over the rapier and the dagger and says, "We're following your instructions and we're asking for help."
Gag them.
We
The guards come over
What the fuck?
Agab.
and they tie you all up. They handcuff you.
Jesus.
They put gags on your mouths.
Try to
And
fight for what it's worth. Try to give a
This
little.
is like the velvet pillow all over again.
do you try to fight?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Boy.
Just to show a little. Yeah. That's I think it's a 14. No. 17.
You succeed. You fight them off for the first time.
If I fight him off, then I'll just stand there.
Okay, you fight them off. They get out their swords. One of them holds the sword to you as the other ties your hands behind your back. And you are then led out of the church. All of your obvious weapons. Does anybody try to hide anything on their person? Yes, Emory, you do.
Oh yeah, I would give them my hooked dagger because it looks really ornate, and
Okay.
I would like make a little bit of a show about like, oh, I'm so mad I'm parting with this, but I would keep my, I would try to keep my little dagger. Like,
All right,
hidden.
roll a sleight of hand check.
That is a 27.
Yes, you feel that your dagger has been successfully hidden. You are then escorted
Oh, never mind.
out of this temple. You are taken to the castle. You are brought. There's an entrance from the outside that kind of leads into the basement dungeon area. That is obviously guarded by 2 guards. You are taken in there. The 5 of you are put in a cell. Does anybody? Well, no. I'll let you do it if you're gonna do it. They put you away in the cell. They take all of your they take your bags. They take your belongings. Anything that is not an article of clothing, other than the dagger that Emory has held, is going to be removed from you unless you try to hide it.
So I keep my cloak and my ring.
You'll keep your cloak and your ring. Yeah.
Armor?
Armor will be removed. Actually, a ring would be removed too. Your cloak would stay, but a ring would be removed. Unless you try to hide it. Danny, your wraps
Can
will
I
stay.
try? Be a sleight of hand?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
I would
19
try
plus
to hide
6.
my ring of
So-
evasion.
25?
25, yeah.
Alright.
You feel hidden. Yeah, go ahead and try to sleight of hand your ring of evasion.
Oh, goodness. Ooh. What is it? 11?
11. They fail. They don't notice your ring of evasion. Anything else that you try to hide that is not an article of clothing?
I don't really have anything.
Okay. They put you...
Can I? Nah, never mind. I'm not. Are we still gagged?
You are still gagged for now.
Then
We're in
never
the same cell?
They are all putting you in the same cell. They untie you. They manacle one of your ankles each to a manacle that is attached to the wall. But you have about 5 to 6 feet of movement. They then remove the gags.
Right? Is a holy symbol being removed?
No,
Or
a holy
do I
symbol
just
would
keep
not be
that?
removed. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. They remove your gags. The guards leave the room. It is shut. It is locked. Aramaeus stands there. And he kind of sighs. And he says, I hope that we can get to the bottom of this.
You're a very good performer.
And he just walks away.
You're the worst fake good guy ever.
This is exhausting.
It took all my self-control to not cast suggestion on him. All of it.
I know.
That probably would have been bad.
It would have been bad. I know.
But it would have been cool.
But it could have been good, but it probably would have been bad.
I don't understand what they want from us. Like, I just don't understand.
Well, obviously
think
we're
that-
getting onto something that Aramaeus doesn't want us to.
But is the king involved in this, or is he not?
I could ask him.
I don't know. At this point, it'd be great if we could find someone that was actually trustworthy, like at all. Like every single person we met is like,
I know.
just kidding, I'm gonna kill you.
We're fine, though.
Thunder was
Do you
cool.
think?
Not even remotely
I mean,
true.
I hate to
Feels
bring anybody
like
else into it, but Danny, do you think that your parents would be able to?
So I tried giving them my name, but I mean, they were just set on. It's like, I don't know what we could have done. It was like their minds were made up ahead of
to
time.
them.
I mean, yeah, I mean, how?
We don't want any more attention drawn to them with all of the serial killer stuff, though.
Very true.
Yeah, I can cast Sending.
I think we just have to decide who
The king.
is the best person.
Zach, did they take my
send it
sending?
to.
Zach, did they take my sending stone?
Anything that is not an article of clothing.
Damn it.
Which means they took that other sending stone too.
Can I use my dagger to try to get this manacle off?
Yeah, roll a dexterity check and plus proficiency bonus. So basically like an attack, but you're not really attacking.
It's an at one.
You can keep working on it, but right now it's and I'm gonna say with an at one, it's like it's a higher
Should've kept my
DC now.
thieves' tools.
You bent something in a way that
We just wait, or is it stupid to wait? I mean,
if we try to escape, it's just going to make us look worse.
it's gonna make it worse. So I think we just go.
It
along
really
with
depends on
until
whose
they
side the
listen.
king is on, because either the king knows that this is all a lie and it doesn't
Right.
matter what we do here, or
Right.
the king is who we think he is, and yes, cooperating is the best thing.
Right.
It's just so many people
I
saw
do-
us and helped us and talked to us, and it's all. I don't know how that can
It's
just be thrown out.
Aramaeus. We just have
Do
to
you-
get Aramaeus to be shown for what he is.
Is it? Because Pope
does
Lady
seem-
just handed him this thing.
But
And
they
it
believe.
seems suspicious that she wouldn't have clocked that the fact that he wouldn't answer a single question is very suspicious, or wouldn't have
Well,
tried to ask
right.
him a question to compare the stories.
Yeah, but
The one woman did say though that we had been completely truthful, so she was a bit confused.
well.
it's true.
Speaking of, I just want to point out something that happened that you would think about in the way that you're talking right now. When he woke up in that room, she asked him, "What do you remember of these people?" And he said, "I don't know these people." And then between the time that you left the room
Yeah, I knew it.
and
Yeah.
he came back
So
out,
it was her. Okay, yeah. He was like, "Oh no, no, no." Okay, so yeah.
Could have
both.
cast-
Oh, we did like a modify memory.
Yeah.
So we don't like
do-
church.
Well, let's not
Well,
get ahead of ourselves.
That's a separate issue.
Oh.
I do think there's value in contacting the king. If you don't think that we should, then maybe we shouldn't. But if he is who we think he is, then we
Right.
don't want to let everybody else fill his head with things that are not true before we
I
can
would
get
say
to
do
it.
it, yeah.
I think
Even if we
contacting
just
him-
tell him we would love the opportunity to speak with him privately.
even if he's in on it and we contact him, I don't know if that gets us in a worse position than we already are. You know. So,
Yes.
So I guess we're just here.
So what?
any advice on what to say to him?
25 words.
Perhaps we just say
We've been arrested.
we've been arrested. We're very confused about our predicament and would love the opportunity to.
Should I tell him that Aramaeus is framing us?
I might hold off on that. I don't want to immediately just to like.
What if we say Reginald's memory has been adjusted, and we don't say by
Reginald's
who?
memory seems to have been modified. We can tell him who was there. We could mention Aramaeus, and we could mention everybody, but not.
We could say
blame
Aramaeus does not
anybody.
believe us.
Aramaeus does not believe us. Yes,
Just
I
say
mean,
Aramaeus may be compromised. I don't know, because either
Okay,
he
we could
either he's in
even
on it
say
and lying, or he's not in on it. His memory is changed as well.
we could say someone very near to you. Maybe
you noticed he was being
Please be on
deceitful.
guard.
Yeah, he is definitely being.
He's lying. His memory was not changed.
We've been arrested. We are confused. Reginald's memory has been modified.
Oh.
Aramaeus doesn't believe us. It's 15.
Someone that would be really good to bring up is while we were doing all of our research, we talked to Aramaeus's son?
Brother.
Brother.
Son.
Son.
It was his son.
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, we could say Leo has our whereabouts for the morning. We couldn't have been.
Yeah,
killing
we were there
anyone,
all-
right?
we were there all afternoon.
morning, right?
I think.
There for like 4
I
hours.
think in terms of what we're sending to the king right now, we just need to convince him to talk to us and
we
to
speak
be
and
on
write.
guard.
Okay.
stay on guard.
Perhaps we are as vague
Let
as
me
to say
message
that
you
someone
guys
near
this
him
so you can see
may
it.
be compromised, and we'd like to.
I got it.
All right.
No,
Okay.
please.
I did.
All right.
That's like I like what you wrote, Kelsey.
I spelled Aramaic wrong though.
Fucking who cares? He's an asshole.
Ramos.
So I will cast Sending to the king
Okay.
and say, we've been arrested.
Skip that we are confused. Just go to Reginald's memory.
We're being framed.
Nice.
Reginald's memory may have been altered. Aramaeus doesn't believe us. Is that 15?
Yes.
Can we
Should-
speak in private? Stay on guard.
Be safe.
Do we know what like cell we're in? Or are we like just in,
No,
like, the
but I
main
would say
cells?
there's like a bunch of cells down here, like, or not a bunch of cells, because this isn't the main like
That's what- yeah,
jail or
where
prison. This
did
is like
we
the
get-
castle dungeon, so it's like a hallway basically.
So we're in the castle.
Yeah, you're in the castle. He took you to the castle.
I'll just say inside castle.
Okay.
My last two.
And that's where we're going to take a little bio break. So thank you all so much for joining us and watching this
King
first
is
half of the episode with us. Appreciate it. We're going to take a little bio break, stand up, stretch, get some water, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. Hey, we're back. Shout out Dungeons of Bees for the best new little emote. That's so cool.
God almighty.
So good.
Constantly the best. Thank you all for waiting and joining us. Where we last left off, the concerned citizens were in the dungeons below the castle, and Oliver had just sent a message to the king pleading for his assistance. And Oliver, you do not get a response.
Did it hit him though?
It did.
Fuck.
He didn't respond.
Bueno.
He left you on red.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Maybe it means that he's on his way here now.
Maybe he's processing?
You know?
Or he's
Is there anything
dead.
to do but wait right now?
Can we
Here's
take a
the
short
thing.
rest?
I could
Oh yeah,
get
you
out
can
of
definitely.
this
This is.
cell.
I will say this counts as a short rest for sure.
Yeah, hit points. Let's go. Okay, how does this work? Short rest. Let's do.
I mean, we can't break out of prison. That would get us into more trouble, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing is I could get out of this cell. I could maybe even disguise myself as a guard, but that would be pretty much all that I could do for the rest of the day. And
We would just be making it worse for ourselves.
Yes.
I think if
and
the
do
king
what?
is in on it, yeah, we do that. We get the
then we
fuck
do
out.
that. Yes.
Is
But
anybody
I
listening
think
to
we
us
need to
talk?
say.
Is there guards like outside, like listening to us?
Not directly outside.
Okay.
You don't know if there's guards nearby though.
Hey, is there anyone out here?
You hear like way down at the end. You hear like a yeah.
They're way far away.
Are you a
Who are
prisoner or
you?
a guard?
I'm a god.
All right, so
That's
you're
a-
a prisoner.
Yeah.
Us too.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Yeah, we're innocent.
Oh, yeah, me too.
What are you? What did you do though? What are they claiming you did?
I tried to kill the king.
Oh,
Shit,
shit.
dude.
Why?
I was paid to.
Oh.
By who?
Classic.
I don't really know his name.
But you didn't do it?
No.
Right.
Got it.
Was he wearing a hat?
What?
Was he wearing a hat? Black
The
hat?
king?
No, the guy who paid you to kill the king.
No.
Okay.
Did he have green skin?
Nope.
Okay.
Face is covered.
What'd you do?
What's your name?
Oh,
What's
my
your name?
name?
Yeah.
Meh.
Well, nice to meet you, man.
All right.
What?
What is your name? Tony.
Will you shut up, please?
Oh god, there's a guard closer.
Who's that?
What's your name?
Let me see. Actually, roll a history or insight check. Anybody who wants to.
I will. I love history.
Hello. Me too.
I love insight.
I definitely
21.
didn't follow.
24.
19.
Anyone above a 20, because it's hard to recognize a voice that's.
rude.
21.
This is a pretty like normal voice.
I did my
So for
wisdom
you to
there.
place this voice, and you also like not only are you like placing the voice, but you're using the knowledge that you have to place the voice. That is the voice of Helena Sealdor saying that.
Saying,
Huh.
would you shut up?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh no.
god.
This
Because
is
you
bad.
know that she's
This
in
is
the
bad,
dungeon.
guys.
You know she's in the dungeons.
You're still alive.
Who's that?
Sorry.
Who are you?
I'll whisper.
No one you know.
Aeliana Sildor.
Yep. Thanks.
How long have you been down here?
I'm not answering any questions. Shut up, please.
Pretty rude.
We're not gonna shut up, so you may as well answer.
Oh my god.
The
I'm gonna
original
stay
guy.
quiet because she might know.
The
more.
original guy goes, "Yeah, that bitch never talks."
Hey, don't call any. That's unnecessary language, sir.
Trust me, she's a bitch.
That's fair.
Do you have a bad
It doesn't
breath?
mean you have to say it out loud. Calm down.
After a moment, you hear some footsteps, and a figure appears at the cell in front of you. They are wearing a deep red cloak with the hood up, and they pull it down, and you see a man that none of you recognize. He is tall, muscular, broad-shouldered, black skin, trimmed beard, short hair, and he looks to all of you, and he just kind of like looks in, and then you see him looking from side to side. All right, we don't have long. And he unlocks the cell.
Oh boy.
Who is this?
You don't know who he is.
Oh god.
And he comes up and he starts unlocking the manacles at your ankles.
What? Who? What?
Nope, I got it.
The king sent me.
Who are you?
King sent you? Oh shit.
Can I
Insight check. Insight. Yeah.
Oliver wants to believe it so bad he's not.
Roll insight check.
21 again.
Just 16 for me.
9.
You believe him. All of you believe him.
Right, sure.
He was sent by the king.
Where should we go? Where is we supposed to go?
Just, I'll get to that. Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
And he takes you out of the
Do
dungeons.
we pass Helena? Or
You do start to make your way past the rest of the cells.
give Skomer a head nod?
And you pass
I do that.
Helena.
I do that. I go.
Oh god.
She like kind of looks at all of you and like you do that, and she like double takes and her eyes go wide, and you see her like run to the cell, and she doesn't say anything, but she just grabs the bars and just watches you.
Can I reach out and just narratively just do a slight touch of a shocking grasp on the bar doors?
I thought
zap
about
her?
doing that exactly.
Yeah, I will. No rolls involved. I'll just like you grab you do that to the bars, and she jumps back.
Sorry.
And full me. You don't know what his name is, but the man at the front, he looks back at you, and he stop. And he waits at the stairs. Against the wall, and he puts you all against the wall. A guard walks by.
Can I kind of, just for flavor, minor illusion, like some of the shadows around us to like really make us well hidden?
Oh yeah, for sure. He looks over at you, kind of nods at that, waits. Right with me. And he takes you further up the castle, occasionally stopping and waiting for people to walk by or turn their backs or not notice. But he seems to know the castle pretty well. And he takes you further up into the castle. I actually don't think that I have a... I just kind of have this guy, but that's what I'll give you. He takes you further up into the castle, and he takes you into this room that has 2 Kingsguard on the outside of it. But the 2 Kingsguard look at him and just kind of nod and open the doors. And he walks you in, and standing in front of the fireplace with his hands on his head, with his hand on his chin, you see King Reinald Sabian. And you see another man in here who looks to be the spitting image of the man who rescued you from these cells, except his hair is a little bit more flowy and a little bit longer and off to the side. And you see the 2 of them fall in line with each other, and you realize that you are seeing the Crimson Knights out of their armor. These 2 are the Crimson Knights that are always, just to remind you what they do look like in armor. This is what they look like normally, and you are seeing them out of their armor for the first time.
Cool.
And they are twin brothers, as it seems. But the king looks to the 5 of you, and he gestures, come in. And all of you come in. The door is shut, and he looks at the guy who didn't rescue you, the guy who's already in there, and he says, Edamir, keep watch outside. I trust the 2 of them, but just in case. And Edamir just kind of nods, and he walks outside. You see him put a hand on his brother's shoulder before making his way out the door. The king says, right, please take a seat. Before we get to talking, do any of you need any water or anything? I don't know how long you've been in there.
Wasn't
Not that long.
thanks to you.
Yeah.
Thanks to Fulmir. And he looks to the man who rescued you, who just kind of stands there stoically. And the king says, I have been weary of Arameus for a while now. And when you said that you were arrested, I knew that something must be wrong. Because, well, I've had someone following Arameus for a while now. And I know that he took you below the castle. He didn't inform me about it like he told you he was going to, but I do know that he went down there. And then when I looked into your arresting and met with him, I met with him just mere minutes ago, he informed me of the story that we were being told, which included that you accused him of being with him, even though he wasn't with you, but I know that he was. So that immediately let me know that something is obviously off here, and that's why I sent for you.
I just, for good measure, do an insight check.
Sure, of course. For good measure.
No, it's an 8.
You believe him?
Great.
Thank you.
Arameus is... He's been obsessed with that temple below the castle and what they found. He insisted on being the head of that project and making sure that everything there went according to plan. And that is when I started noticing that it was weird. He had served me so well for so long, confided in me in all things, but that he kept secret from me, and it set an alarm off in my head. So what exactly happened from your perspective?
Tell him all.
We tell him everything.
Yeah, tell him what happened
Specifically-
today.
Everything.
Specifically,
I
the
wasn't
timeline
there.
of like Reginald
Yeah, timeline.
didn't remember us, and then he did remember us.
When
that whole
Emory
thing.
was there and wasn't there.
Yeah.
He
So you
wouldn't
just-
submit. He like refused to even.
So you just
begin the
you hold
truth
nothing
spell.
back. You hold nothing.
Yeah,
back.
we tell him everything. He
Probably
saved us. I
too
think he's
much.
okay now. Too much.
He says, right. This is like after like 2 glasses of wine. Okay.
Respect.
All right.
I've had
No.
Oh.
only 2.
Okay.
It's probably off by now. It's pretty
You're feeling warm,
respectable.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
The cold is gone. That cold that's always in you is gone, and
Didn't bother you.
you found your
This
sweet
is-
spot. Yeah.
Better than church.
He says, send your brother after the hand. And Fulmir kind of nods, and he goes to the doors, opens them up, says something outside, and then closes them. You hear footsteps run off.
I'm so sorry to Your Majesty. I just looked at the rest of the group like, I'm sorry. I'm feeling, could we just, with everything that's happened today, I personally have family in the city that I feel are extremely vulnerable.
Yeah.
Both targets of a serial killer and now with Arameus. This has all just been very worrying for me, so I'm more than prepared to just stay with them to make sure that nothing is faulty, but I don't.
Could we have them brought here? I mean, this seems like it might be the safest place.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure who is working with me and who is working with Arameus. That is something that is going to take some time to figure out. And because it is going to take some time to figure out, you're free to leave here. I'm not holding you against your will, but just know if you leave here, you are guarding and protecting yourselves. And that I can't help you outside the castle walls.
We have maybe like some written permission if we run into guards that aren't necessarily working with Arameus. They know that we're cool with you.
Any guard that gives you trouble outside of just mainly badgering is not working with me.
Did we get our stuff back?
Oh yeah, where's our stuff?
You don't have it right now.
I need my tentacle.
Can we get our things back?
Yes,
Your Majesty, do you know what our
they're being-
belongings are? We do have.
being brought. They're being brought.
We have
Arameus.
a few
My
things with us
tentacle.
that might help
So-
us find some answers, at least in the morning.
Right.
Arameus took
Mind Flayer has
something.
to be connected to this somehow.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask him questions tomorrow.
Yes.
Who? What?
The mind flayer that we killed.
The mind. Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, there was a mind flayer. Yeah.
We have it said. We also have a sending stone that appears to have been used yesterday, and as long as it hasn't been taken from our belongings, it could be useful in finding out who, was an accomplice in this.
There's also a sending stone taken from me that is technically property of the House of Balance, so that will need to be returned.
Your stuff is brought back up. You have everything back except for the Mind Flayer head,
Damn it.
the Mind Flayer sending stone,
What?
Reginald's journals.
And
What about my tentacle?
Your tentacle.
My
I worked
what
out.
about the letter that
your
was on the
sphere
Mind
is
Flayer?
gone.
I have depression and no tentacle.
What'd you say, Eric or Michael?
I'm assuming so. The letter that was on the Mind Flayer, that's
Yes.
gone as well.
That is gone.
Okay.
Anything that is from that connection is gone.
I'll list all of it out for the king and tell him what's gone.
Okay.
Because might as well. He seems like he's not upset.
What about the blue blood on my clothes?
And that's still there. And you know that
So-
you know that Oliver's device is gone as well.
Oh,
As
no.
is the compass.
That should come back to him.
That's his mom.
It should,
It's not
but
though.
who
I
knows
know.
what he can do with it in the meantime and what. I don't know.
Yeah.
those items still do exist. They're here in the castle. If the guards that are working with him are guarding it, I can...
Is this not something... I don't really know how this works, but, I mean... How long does Arameus need to keep power? At what point do we... Not we, but... When does he stop being Hand of the King?
Not long, but to be honest, I think he knows that I was on his trail. I'm a little... And before he can finish that sentence, Edomir bursts into the room. He's gone. He's gone. And he walks over to the king, and he hands him a letter. And the king opens up the letter. Bastard!
Guessing he's gone.
Yes, he's gone.
How gone?
He's
Should I go
gone
get him?
to the mountain.
Damn it!
What?
Oh,
mountain.
I've been wondering
Seems
what this
like-
was. It was weird. His guards... There was guards who specifically were on his duty who were constantly referring to him as this him. And I couldn't understand why. I didn't
Shut up.
understand. What does that mean?
He's in charge of the whole thing!
Arameus?
Him?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
If he's the him that he says him is.
Oh, God.
That was the best
Who
way to
is
say that, I think.
him? Oh.
So
And then he
he's
might
been the
know-
one behind all of this.
I'm
Yeah. Okay.
Lord.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Out of character,
Okay.
great reveal, Zach.
Okay,
Just-
so we are not equipped to handle that right now, then,
Nope.
right? Because
Might know
Can I just say
exactly
by the-
what my orb does. And what it can do.
right?
This is not good.
That's gonna come back to you, though, right? You said it can't be
It
far away
usually
from you.
does. Yeah, it has.
How long does it normally take?
I don't
Like,
know.
when should
It-
we expect it to be back? If that,
I don't-
if it was
I don't- I
following
don't.
the.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's usually by like the next morning, but
All right. So if
We
tomorrow
do
morning
have
comes
a,
around and it's not back, then we have a problem.
We do have a potentially valuable connection to everybody that we're looking for right
Yep.
below us in the dungeon, do we not?
oh. Ooh.
What?
Lena?
It's an option.
Well, wait, what would we do with Elena?
She just might help us find them. Help us.
Why?
Why would she do that? We threw her in jail. We killed her husband. Her daughter's on the run because of us.
Yes, but we have her trapped, and there are certainly ways
Oh, I
to get
forgot
answers out
about
of people that we
daughter.
don't want to give you.
I forgot about Aeliana.
I think we also just flipped her off a few minutes ago when I shocked her a bit. I don't know if she's actually going to
We
be
could
super...
lie and say we know where Aeliana is, but we don't.
Well,
Well-
also, I'm going to need the 5 of you to investigate that temple further.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you definitely will be able to find more information there.
It's fair.
You don't have
By
to
the
do
way-
so. He looks at you, Danny. You don't have to do so right now, obviously. I understand that there's other priorities, but that needs to be investigated. If Arameus really is gone and he's taken those who work with him gone, I do feel the castle is a little safer. However, I'm sure he left behind some people as
A lot.
spies. So
Yeah.
I do still need to vet my staff, and that is going to take some time. But I will try to set people I know and trust on the entryways into this castle and to that tunnel below, so that you are not caused any harm or trouble. But just because they are wearing my Kingsguard armor, do not put your guard down. Fulmir and Edomir you can trust with your lives, as I have for a long time now.
By the way, I see you have a Hand of the King opening. I got a pretty good recommendation for that, just whenever you are in the mental space.
Curiosity is piquing. Who?
Were you gonna put your resume in there, Danny?
No.
Oh.
Wyndham from the House of Balance.
Wyndham.
Ooh, that's.
I've not met Wyndham before, but
He'll be at the celebration.
that will come in due time. But noted, I suppose. Right. So Arameus is the lead of this entire sect. That makes so much sense.
I will say I am shocked and surprised.
There are.
Yeah.
There must be others. Others who are working with him.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find out who they are. We also need to find out where they are. Your device might come back to you, but what about that compass that sounded very useful?
Is that technically still with the. It's not with
No.
Danny's family anymore?
We took it.
No, because we took it with us, I thought.
Oh, we had it and they took it from us?
Does anybody have the ability, or is there anybody in the castle who might have the ability to locate an object?
That's not within my capability.
Do it tomorrow. I can, but it's very limited in range. It's not.
Yes.
It would be like if it's in this room, something, you know.
Well, I could. I mean, if it is useful at any point, I could look like him and perhaps get guards to open up.
That's a really good idea.
That could be
actually.
cool. That could be cool. I think after all of this, what's important is that we have to regroup and figure out what. Just recalibrate, almost.
Who we can trust.
Perhaps we meet back here in the morning.
Are the notes
Michael?
from our research gone too?
Yeah, I think that's a.
No,
said the
just
notes from
Reginald.
Reginald.
Just Reginald's notebooks.
Okay, because we
Okay.
could still bring our stuff to the king.
Yeah.
We still could do that thing where we're gonna do it 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What were you gonna say, Michael?
I can't believe I haven't asked this yet. Would there be a House of Balance chapter within the city?
Mm-hmm.
That's another option for a safe house.
I do think checking on your parents is very important, especially since
That's-
we brought their
thank you.
names up.
Yep.
Thank you.
The
Thank you.
person that we told to look in on them was Arameus and nobody else, right? The Arameus is there's a serial killer in your town.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we'll fill him in on that.
Okay. But yeah, it was Arameus who you told to
Yeah.
look in on the parents.
okay, we should go there immediately then.
We should
Yeah.
go there right now.
Yep.
We'll be back tomorrow, maybe. How about we make sure they're
Thank you, Your
safe? We'll
Majesty.
stay the night there.
Yes.
We'll come back with all the information that we have from our studies.
I'm giving like
Check
both
out
the
that
twins a
temple.
very detailed description of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edomir,
Emory.
he kind of nods, and the king looks to you. At least for tonight, until I know that Arameus is not a threat, I would like Edomir to join you.
Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Should I perhaps leave one of the sending stones here?
By the way, your sending stones, Michael, and that all came back. It was just the
Okay.
the one half
Yeah.
sending stone
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
mind player that didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Yep. That would not be a.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna wait. Which twin is coming with us?
Edomir.
Edamir. I'm gonna
Fulmir.
give Edamir a nod and then look at Fulmir and hand him my other sending stone and say,
Smart.
Really
"Now
smart.
we can all get in contact if we need to.
That's really smart.
He nods.
Only once a day, though."
He nods. All right. So you all begin to head out.
Yes.
You make your way out of the noble district, out of the main district in the center of town. It's nighttime, you're moving. You make your way to the Genasi neighborhood and to the Stratus home where you were hours ago, really.
On the way there, can I just try to whisper a lie to myself to see if anything has happened with you?
You're not able to do it.
Oh,
Okay.
Danny, this is
Oh!
beautiful.
Thanks.
All right.
Gorgeous.
You get to Danny's house. Danny, what do you do?
Yeah, go up, knock on the door.
Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Bye.
Okay. This is very funny. Because you just went straight to your house and you went through the Genasi neighborhood, as you're getting there,
Oh, because
You
you
see a man.
Son of a bitch, because Aramis didn't do anything about it.
you see a man leaving in a
It's
black hat
slapping.
and black coat.
Ah!
I'll look at
What's
Edomir
wrong?
and say,
Run
"That's
after him. Give me your fucking hat.
What?
And the cloak.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry. You have families and you are well known.
Yeah, we know you.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
you're a weak shit for agreeing to do this. Pick a better
Damn.
lifestyle.
Whoa.
Why is he fucking around with this guy?
You know,
Can
hey,
I?
the guy that gave you money, huh? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
The hands that gave you that money snatched some dicks and carved out some other bits from, I think, some uteruses. So you're touching that stuff. Think about it.
It sounds
much
gross,
money-
but it is true.
How much
No, he
money
did.
he give you?
I saw it.
50
The hack
gold.
job was real rough too. It was a
50
full-on like
gold?
sawing
He
situation.
gave you 50 gold.
You sold your pride for 50 gold?
Yeah. Do you have something I could do it for less?
Fuck off, dude.
That
This
is
is weird.
not how this. Oh my god.
I'll snatch a dick.
Get out of here.
Well, hold on.
No.
No.
Do you just like let him go?
Yeah, I think we did last time.
He runs off, and then Edomir kind of looks at all of you. What was?
We've already done this before.
We've
Yeah,
experienced this
what?
before.
Yes, this happened.
Oh, this has happened before.
Yeah.
He's working for that serial killer that we mentioned.
You do lead a very interesting life.
We do.
Definitely, yes, we do.
And you go up to the front door. Do you even knock, or do you just walk in?
I think at this point I just like open. Mom, Dad.
Your mom looks over. Oh, Danny, it's good to see you. We saw that guy and we didn't let him in. We told him to
Yes, 'cause
go
we
away.
we told her. Yep, we told her not to.
Awesome, you're the best.
And then your father comes up to you.
Oh.
Danny, it's so good to see you. And he comes over.
Hey,
So
Dad.
nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, it's nice to.
James?
Apparently, I
Aeliana, Oliver, Rowina, Emory. Emory
I-
actually wouldn't have met parents.
Either of them.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Edomir. And Edomir looks over and says, James, and kind of nods. James says, well, let me get the wine, just like you did last time. And
Yeah,
he like
Yes,
walks
please,
off to get the
gods,
wine.
Yes.
The kitchen in the back has like lovely high windows, and it's like a lot of wood
Uh-huh.
beams, and
Um,
like a 1920s kitchen that's been like updated like
Oh my
tastefully.
god, yes. Incredible.
You hear some tip taps of claws on wood. And what do they see coming in, Danny?
A big white fluffy like cloud dog. It's like how do you pronounce that dog? S.
Great
Starts with an
Pyrenees.
S. No, it's like starts with an S. What is that?
I
Shelby.
know exactly what you're talking about.
A Sam.
A Samoyed.
A Samoyed. It's like a Samoyed.
Oh my god.
Just like a really fluffy white dog. My Nimbus.
He comes over and he just like got that big smile on his face. And
I just like pick up. He's a big dog, but I pick him up like a baby.
he's like swimming in the air and licking.
Oh, I missed him. Everyone, this is Nimbus. This is my son.
Oh, I love him. Can I pet him?
Yeah,
Yes.
he comes up. He's just smiling.
Oh my god, I'm so funny.
Oh, you pet him, and he's just like licking your face. James says, if any of you need any soul healing, he'll be the one to do it. And he bends down and gives
Healing?
What?
He heals?
Not like that.
I mean, I think so, but no, I guess not. He heals your soul, the inner part of you.
Yes. And I'll take him.
And I will say, Emory, it doesn't do anything mechanically, but you do feel better.
Not even
Maybe
one
it's
hit
you.
point?
No, maybe
Not even one hit point?
one hit point temporarily, but it's gonna go
No,
back
I
away.
want my max. I want my max.
You're only down 2.
What?
Aren't you only down 2?
3.
4.
3?
Oh,
Okay.
4.
Oh wow, 3 is a much bigger number than 2.
Shut up.
Yes. So you are all here. Everything seems okay.
There's we got one guest bedroom down here. Another one is upstairs. Also, I mean, Ellie's not here, right?
No. Oh no, Ellie's not here. She was here about a month or 2 ago, but.
Yeah. So I mean, her room is open. It's my sister.
We met.
Oh, are you all needing
Not
to stay
the real
here?
one.
If that. Sorry. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's of course. It's been a while since Daddy's had a sleepover. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. James, and James says, "Oh yes, of course. Yeah, no, that's fine. Have you guys had dinner?"
No.
No.
Have we? No. I
No.
don't
I'll go whip us up something. And he
Let's
has.
see
If
who's
anyone
dad's
really
gonna
likes,
cook.
if anyone really likes plants, Dad has a really cool conservatory out through the back of the kitchen. Leads into
He really does.
our garden backyard area.
Edomir
I
says.
would love to see that.
Crazy.
Edomir says, "Your father's been kind of mentoring me. I've a knack for herbalism. Got a bit of a green thumb, and he's been showing me some tips.
He's a good teacher. I could never get the hang of it, but
Oh, he's a great.
that's where my sister got all of her stuff.
I actually have had the pleasure of meeting your sister. She's really great. She's really nice.
I give him a look like, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure she loved you.
Well, she was really just talking about her brother all the time. So, telling me how much I'd enjoy meeting you. Is it all right if I don't have to stay the night? I'll probably just be vigilant. The king wants me to, Ingrid just kind of like nods and is like, yes, of course. And she says, all right. Well, I suppose that this is happening now. What happened to all of you when you left? How's Reginald?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Not great.
Compromised.
I think.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Not himself, maybe?
You said there was wine.
Yes.
Alright.
There is wine, yes.
Okay, great.
I want some.
Yeah. That would be good.
There's a knock at the door.
God.
I'll get up and go and look to see who it is.
You look to see who it is. At the door is Patrice with a very injured Reginald kind of like over her shoulder.
What?
She
Hey
was the one
everyone.
who kept us safe. Yeah.
Should we hide?
Was she or was she the one that messed with the memory?
How did she know that we were here?
No, the Pope
The
did.
Pope? The Pope, of course.
The Pope's
Because
oh,
Danny
okay.
said very loudly multiple times, Danrek Stratus, the son of
Oh
Ingrid
yeah, that's
Stratus.
right. Shit. Well, we might as well. You know we're here. You know we're here.
All right, it adds up.
And
Whatever.
Makes sense, I guess.
I got it. Put two and two together.
I'll have
Should
a hand
maybe
on my
we-
rapier, but I'll.
should we
Oliver.
and Edomir hide?
What's up?
Because then if she says something compromising,
Yep.
then
Yep.
we've got evidence and,
Yep.
you know.
So I need to hide? Yes, I'll hide. But I need to protect
So you
you.
can catch
Just
us.
me and
We're gonna hide
Oliver go out.
Why?
Sure.
Why? Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
I
He needs
thought-
healing. I don't
okay.
want to. I'm not letting some
Yeah,
bleeding
yeah.
person in my parents' house.
Yeah, sure.
If it's Reginald,
need
you're
to
going
hide,
to
I
let
guess.
him in this house, young man.
Hello?
All right.
And you open the
Hi!
door. You open the door. Hi, can you let us in, please? Reginald might die if you don't.
My mom said I have to, even though he set us up.
His mom said we have to. Come on, come in, please, and I'll take.
Yeah, you take him in. Patrice kind of sits him down. You see her. She has a short sword out that has blood on it. That she like sets down on the ground, and then she puts Reginald down into a seat. And Reginald looks. He looks really tired. He already looked tired, and he has kind of a gash across his abdomen, and he looks to be bleeding pretty badly. You hear Ingrid say, "Reginald, what's happening?" And she like walks over to him, and Patrice says, "I would help him, but I've helped him so much today, and I can't help him anymore."
Yeah, and I'll walk over and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, you cast Cure Wounds.
Can heal him as well if he needs it.
No, I rolled max, so he should be fine. So 12.
You see the light kind of glow across the lesion. It starts to heal and scar over. She looks to you, Oliver, and she says, "Oh, well done. You have a good touch for the divine."
It's nothing compared to yours. I saw what you've done back there.
Well, I did remove the spell from him. So, Reginald, what do you remember of these 5 people? And Reginald kind of like, Ingrid, hello, I don't know any of these people. Well, they were there when I woke up the first time.
Thank you.
Thank God.
And
I'm really sorry for everything that happened to you. It's so awful.
Patrice says, I knew that something was up, and so I followed Arameus after he left, and, well, I saw him going under the castle with Reginald and some other guardsmen. I confronted them. Reginald and I fought, and I killed some of the guardsmen, but there was a lot of them, and I could not kill them all. But I got us out of there.
You're very cool.
Wow.
Do you need the
think that
healing?
you
Are
could-
you hurt?
I am fine.
Do you think that you would be able
Insight
to
check.
identify the other gods?
Roll a perception check.
For me? For the. Is she okay?
Yeah.
Or
Mhm, yeah.
Rowina?
No, you,
Perception or.
perception.
Okay. It's only a 13.
She's got some gashes and stuff on the side of her, but nothing that seems life-threatening. It all seems pretty superficial.
I'll leave it.
What did you say, Rowina?
I said, do you think that you would be able to identify the gods that you were not able to kill?
Yes, but I don't think it'll matter. I don't think they're here anymore.
Did they open a portal?
I think so. I saw a bright light. I had to go away from it. We did grab this, though, and she brings out the compass.
Oh shit! Nice, cool, good
Okay.
job.
Great.
But they were, they took everything else.
Thank you. You've done so much. Thank you.
Why were they lying?
It seems as though they are part of a dangerous organization and working against the king.
Ah,
We will be sure to tell the king that you were very helpful. And do you have a safe place to be?
I'm not sure. The head of my religion is corrupt.
Seems so.
You could stay here.
Yeah, well,
She looks at the Stratus.
There's a
like,
really
"Is that
great place. I'm not gonna give her the actual like hidden stuff, but I'm like, you know, the House of Balance.
The House of Balance. I do not like people touching me.
That's fine. You can. There's like they have like meditation, like silent retreat stuff. You can basically just hang out there.
Okay, I might hang out there. I might return to the sea as well.
Oh, nice.
I've not been home
Would
in
you
some
mind
time.
staying one more night so you could help Emory with the curse?
Emory.
Stay here one night.
one?
I'll even let you have whatever
Oh,
it's fine.
yes, I can help young Emory with the curse. I did
Yes.
use the last of my diamond dust on Reginald.
We can
So,
get some-
whereas I was doing it transactionally earlier, I now literally need $100, 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yep.
That
Get that in the morning.
Yeah, I'll go now. I'll go now. I can.
No, we shouldn't go out.
I won't be able to do it today.
Yeah, we'll just rest. We'll go right in the morning. We'll get the diamond dust, and then we can even help you get to the sea if you want.
Oliver will give Emory a hug.
Ugh.
I will not need to go
Come
to
here.
the sea. I will not need your
Hey.
help to go to the sea. It's okay.
Hey, I understand this is a thing, but like, I've already sprung up on my parents that me and 4 people, now 5, are staying with them. I don't know if an invite should be like inviting another person to stay at
Ingrid, do you mind?
I don't want to stay.
She doesn't want to stay. She doesn't want to stay.
I
Are
will
you gonna be
probably
okay?
stay with my cousin.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Who's your cousin?
His name is Midas.
Oh.
King?
Aw.
No, he is not a king. He would make a very bad one.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, so
So I think I've
where can
done
we find
everything I
you?
should.
where can we find you with the diamond dust tomorrow?
Oh,
At a
good
jeweler.
point. Thank you
You
for
wanna come
reminding
here?
me. I can come here. Yes,
Okay, around lunchtime maybe, just to.
I would need a more
Okay.
specific time.
11.
I will be here at 11.
Okay.
Right? Sleep
Thank
well.
you.
And she walks
Quick,
out.
quick question. Did
Yes.
you see them? You know the orb that Tavara gave them? Did you
Yes.
see them using it or interacting with it when you were fighting them?
I did not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Night.
She walks out.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Yes, at 11.
11.
She walks away.
I bet they get here at exactly 11.
Probably.
I bet if we look
Safe
out
bet.
the window, they'll be pacing at 10:45
Up,
until
up to 10:59.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that was very interesting, Ingrid says. I think that you all need some sleep, maybe. I know that
Were you eating
Reginald could use
first?
some sleep. And I know that what?
Are we dinner? Was that something we were going to
Oh,
do
yes,
first?
of course, yes. I just mean, you know, we can deal with the rest of this tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, friends of Danny's are friends of ours. And you saved my friend. She looks down at Reginald. So I owe you one. James walks back into the room. He's, what has your dad made for dinner?
I like to think it's like a big brisket with like carrots and
Damn.
like celery and just like a lot of like some potato chunks and like it's nice, a good like broth, side of bread that you can dip the.
It's probably not as good as my dad's pancakes, but
I was going to let this marinate until tomorrow, but I think this is good enough for now. And he puts it on the table and cuts off a little piece of the brisket, puts it on a plate, puts it down for Nimbus. and you all sit down and have some dinner. Reginald is taken upstairs and put into one of the guest bedrooms. What do you guys do?
Does anybody want to talk about the things that we've seen today? It's been a lot.
I mean, where do we start?
It is good to know that we've got the king on our side, that he's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that we would have been in a lot worse situation right now if we were completely by ourselves.
We would be in prison.
We now have a name for the sect of the abyss.
In some way, we're closer than we've ever been.
This is
Hey.
a question.
We killed a mind flayer today, y'all.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's pretty damn cool.
This is more of a question for Rowina and Emory. Do you think it's worth reaching out to Damien?
I feel conflicted about Damien and what he wants or who he is. I don't think that it could hurt to reach out to him.
It seemed like...
I think that your father and I are going to give you and your friends some time.
Oh,
So we are going
Thank
to
you.
go to bed. Make yourselves at
I would
home.
love to see the garden in the morning.
Of course, make
You should
yourselves
see
at
it in the
home.
moonlight.
And there are extra blankets and pillows in the top closet. So
Actually, here, I'll like get up and like lead everyone. It's actually, the garden is really nice. It's a good place to hang out.
yeah, we can go talk.
good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you.
I'll lead them out through you pass through
As
the
you
kitchen.
go to walk away, she grabs you and she brings you in. She gives you a big hug and a big smooch on the cheek, and then she lets you go.
Alright, so it's just through here. Go through the kitchen. The kitchen goes into like the conservatory, like a lot of dark iron, like overcovered glass. There's really good like moonlight can shine through it, and leads out into a back kind of. It's like there's a sitting area. There was like some outdoor furniture, and then there's like a larger, really cool garden with like different types of unique floral species and stuff. And there's a little like a small fountain, like nothing crazy, but just it's very cozy. Like the plants are so high that it kind of shelters the backyard off from like the rest of the city. I'll just plop down in one of the outdoor armchairs.
Wow. This would be a great place to meditate.
Oliver,
Yeah.
Reminds me of Linda's garden.
as you say that, and you just kind of like look up. You don't know when it happened. You have no memory or recollection of it, but you are holding your spear.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Hey, whoa.
My bad. I missed it. That's weird. I don't know.
I get it.
Makes sense.
I don't know what we were talking about. I don't remember.
I feel like maybe
Yeah,
I
great.
should give you all some time to.
Oh, yeah.
You are all very nice, and I'd like to get to know you, but I don't know. It seems like this is. I'm gonna step outside, and Elamir steps outside.
Anybody else need to leave? Before we start talking, anybody else want to?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and no, I'm kidding. She'll sit down and like sit and like have her legs up. Kind of like yeah. This day was kind of terrible.
Oh, we were talking
yeah.
about Damien.
Oh,
We
yes.
were,
It seems like he's not on the best terms with the sect. So
and I do wonder, since he didn't seem to recognize my name, if making the connection to who I am and finding out what he knows about Emory might gain us an ally, an unexpected ally, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Just want to make sure that whatever we tell him doesn't voluntarily or involuntary
Get back to
get,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Something to think about.
I've gotten
We
the
could
feeling
also-
every time I've dreamt of him or had a vision of him that there is still an acknowledgement that I'm his child and that there is still love, and I do wonder if he knew who I was, or there might be a chance that he would want to help if he knew that I needed his help.
Yeah, and I seem to have voluntarily got into some bargain with him, so I don't know what happened.
And if they have your orb, and if he did,
Oh, it's right here. I got it.
Yeah, I came back.
oh, we got that one. Oh, okay. I thought we got it.
It reappeared.
Emory,
What?
you're a part of this too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You notice that Emery's been holding a bottle of wine.
Ah.
Emory, can
I am
have
a part of it.
Hey, give me that.
No,
Can I share?
it's good. It's good. Yes, you could have one sip.
Okay. She takes it and holds it in her lap. Does not give it
Yeah.
back. She does drink from it, but she does
You-
not give it back.
Said a sip.
Tomorrow's the day, Emery. Tomorrow's
This
a
is
big
a
day.
sip.
Then let me have this one,
Oh, God.
please. Just let me. You have your orb. Danny has his family. Rowina has Linda.
You. Rowina has you.
You have
No.
You
us.
have her.
We're not. We're just regular people.
Well, Emory, whether we are or are not, whatever we are, he recognized you, and maybe you're not his child, maybe you're not my brother, but you're connected to him in some way.
Maybe he killed my
Oh.
family. Maybe he killed my parents. And he
Well, then
remembers.
if that's the case, I want to know what you want to do about that.
And we'll have another reason
Nothing.
to take him down.
Yeah, kill him. I love you guys.
To Emory.
You're pretty great.
Can I have some more?
I'm
one-
gonna
just
have a
one more
little
sip.
more first. Just
Aeliana should have a
Yes,
little more.
I'd like
takes
to have
another
a little bit more.
drink.
I have
Pass it
taken
around.
too.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll be
Pass
sure
it
to take a big
Rowena.
enough swig that
Me
it really
too.
kind of
I'm
drains.
taking a lot, so that
It'll
Yeah.
be gone by the time it gets back.
Okay,
in.
we're
One
all
bottle
gonna be
split
drunk
between
by the
all of
time
us.
that- yeah,
Hang on, no, you guys.
We'll
Come
be
here.
fine. We'll be
Come here
fine.
closer. Come here closer.
What's up?
We all heard that, right?
What?
We all heard. What's his name? Edamir?
Yeah.
Edamir was like, your sister told me a thing
Oh,
about you.
yes, that happened.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Wait, no, I'll
we
remember.
heard that. We all heard that.
Yeah, I heard him
Danny.
say those words.
Denny, did you hear it?
Danny,
I heard it.
do you think he's cute?
Eh,
I'm sorry. All right.
Okay. Yeah,
I might want
I.
to look at him again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You. If you don't, I will. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you think he like
That's a
Dan?
twin.
Yes. Yes. Welcome.
Unfortunately, I have a bit of a type. And then I like realize what I said, and like my cheeks blush a little bit.
Is he in the type? Is he in the type? I don't know
I
what.
crawl back.
I do
and
know what Nick
Ah.
further
is.
into my own little hole.
What's your type?
And when he says that, Emory, because you specifically,
I would know.
you know that Nick looks a lot like Oliver.
We should probably get some rest.
Did
Emory
something
just goes
happen?
quiet. Emory just goes 100% quiet. Oh shit.
Sleep.
Doing that to me?
There's yeah, so there's still one guest bedroom down here. It has its own attached bathroom. And then we got my sisters upstairs. There's a bunch of.
You have your own, right,
I have
Danny?
my own room. Yeah. I mean, y'all are also welcome to see it if you want. I know that
Love to.
we've done a.
Should see in the morning if you want to go.
Yeah.
Crashing, but we don't
That's
have to
fine. You can see it
get
tonight.
back up there.
Everyone else, we'll just.
I mean, I haven't been.
Yes.
I haven't been in there in like. Oh man, over 6 months. So.
So in the morning, we're going to get the diamond dust, and that's
Diamond
our
dust.
first priority.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then what?
Priests will come by.
Temple.
Help Emory.
We're not going to go
We-
back there.
We're
We need
supposed to go check out the
he
temple.
asked us to investigate the temple, but
Oh.
I'm not sure how.
The
I
temple
couldn't
underneath the
myself.
castle, by the way.
I was
just to
gonna
be
say, I was
specific.
like, I didn't go to the temple.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Oh no, not
So-
that temple.
We should
Okay.
go back to the castle though after we get Emory cured because we need to bring our notes from the research to the king and then
Yes.
check out
Yeah.
the underneath.
So we get
Yeah,
Emory
yeah.
killed, we go back to the king, and we figure it out from there. All right.
Right.
Uh huh.
Nice.
And then on the back burner, if we find some stuff, eyes out for Henry.
Yep.
Yes.
Ugh,
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
what a fuck.
Well, I'm exhausted. I would be happy to take your sister's room. Emory, do you want to share a room?
Is it okay if I just sleep out here? Kind of miss roughing it.
You want
Why don't we
Nimbus
tuck
to
weights
you want
up?
Nimbus to sleep with you?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Where's Nimby?
I would say out there with you.
I like lay down and see if he like comes over.
Nimby up.
He comes over
Nimby up!
and he just like gets on your chest.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
He's the best.
I wanted
A
to
weighted
so
blanket.
bad.
The best, most perfect boy in the world.
I fall
We
asleep
do need
immediately.
to get a dog. Oh, all right.
Eventually, he like
Alright.
gets a little bit more comfortable and kind of like slides his body off, but his head is just like on
Oh
him.
my god. That's perfect.
Oh, we're
Missed you,
just
buddy.
two white-haired little
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Cuties.
I want that.
Yeah, we should go. We should. Good night.
Aeliana looks at
Emory.
Oliver like.
I'm assuming you two are gonna stay in the.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
Cool.
Like, kind of like, right?
Yeah.
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 I just assumed I didn't. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so Emory stays out here. Danny goes to his room. Aeliana and Oliver take the guest room. Is that what I'm hearing? And then Rowina takes the sister's room. Okay. Does anybody do anything before you go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do?
What? Why did you what?
What?
Why did you shush? What happened with Danny back there?
I can't be the one to tell you this.
I just felt this. It was a weird.
I can't, Oliver. I can't. I can't. I'm so nervous. Oh god,
Is this Kelsey or is this
yeah.
It's Kelsey and Aeliana for sure. It's both of you.
having a battle?
I really don't think it's a guess, and I can't.
Are you okay?
No. No, it's been a really long day.
It has been. Yeah. No, we don't have to. It's
Um,
fine. We can.
No, I want to tell you everything, but I don't think I can tell you this.
Okay.
It's not my place.
I believe you. No, it's fine. Is Danny mad at me?
No?
Okay.
No.
He's just been weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oliver, roll an insight check.
She's so bad. So bad at lying.
12.
Yeah, you can't figure it out.
Damn it.
I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
Oh
no, I'll
my
talk to him.
gosh. Oh boy.
You beautiful idiot.
Just made you beautiful idiot. Yep.
I would have gone to my room and just been like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I look at there's a chest at the foot of my bed. Okay. I'll open it and just look. And inside there is a shattered holy symbol that was once made of glass, a morning star mace thing that has like a big crack in it, and some like armor that almost looks like something exploded like from inside out of it. I'll just, for curiosity's sake, pick up the warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit heavier than I used to the weight of it. Hello?
There's a breeze that comes through your room.
Is this on? You, God, I'm not just fucking. My arm is already tired. I'll set the thing down. All right. And then I'll just get ready for bed.
Okay. Get ready for bed. As you do, the wind picks up in your room, and the curtains like almost like 45-degree angle, like blow in, and for a split second you see a figure standing behind the curtains, and then when it flows back, they're gone.
Nice to see you again.
Anybody else doing anything before you go to sleep?
I would, just for the sake of like using the most of our magic objects, use the other half of the sending stone to just send a message to
Fulmir?
Fuldir?
Fulmir.
Fulmir. And say, like, tell him what we learned about that, like, Reginald is here, and just like basically like a brief update on like what happened here.
He will respond and say, "Thank you for letting me know that you and my brother are safe. I will relay this to the king. Try to get some rest tonight."
That's all.
Okay. Come the morrow, let me see. Yeah. Come the morrow, Rowina, you wake up and you kind of stretch and you look out the window and you see that there's a cat on the windowsill kind of looking at you.
I think you're muted, Emily.
I would smile and get out of bed. I'm very like Linda always had. She's a druid, so she always had. There were animals all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So just very friendly. Just gonna go, oh, hello, and go like open the window.
You go and open the window, and she kind of looks to you and kind of comes over and like rubs against you.
Can I make an insight check? Does she seem like a real cat?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
I was raised by a druid after all. I gotta. This isn't just a druid. 19.
19. Seems like a real cat.
Cat.
She jumps down on the
does that-
floor inside the room and kind of like walks around, rubs
What are
up
you
against
doing?
the bedpost, looks over you. Meow.
Does she have a collar or anything?
She does not know.
I'll just kind of lean down and look at her and say, let's figure out where you came from, huh? Can I scoop her? Will she let me scoop her?
She like dodges out and jumps up on the bed. Meow.
Well, all right. What do you want? Show me.
She kind of sits on the bed and looks at you and tilts her head. And in that moment, her form shifts and enlarges, and you see a younger woman with blue skin and long white hair sitting there.
Mm.
And she says, "What are you doing in my room?"
Oh my God, I'm friends with your brother. We were just staying with your parents for the evening. I assume. Eleanor?
Yes, my name is Eleanor.
My name's Rowina. It's very nice to meet you. Put out my hands.
You're friends with my brother?
Yes.
Interesting.
Just down the hall, right? Is your brother or is your bedroom on this level?
Yeah, we're on the second floor.
I know, I already saw him this morning.
Oh.
I just didn't know who all of you were. And why is one of you sleeping in the garden with my dog?
Oh, that's Emory. He likes to be outside, and the dog, I guess, wanted to be with him.
Well, then I like Emory.
You should.
Okay.
I was just about to go out, and
You just-
maybe make
just
some tea
be-
downstairs.
Be quiet, I have to wake up my brother.
Oh no.
May I? Will it be funny?
Yes.
May I come watch?
Yes.
Wait, give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna run downstairs and I'm gonna knock on Oliver and Aeliana's door and I'm gonna say, "Come here, it's gonna be funny." I'm gonna run back upstairs.
Let me put on clothes.
Rowina actually just walks in and goes, "Oh no.
Never go into the bedroom of two people.
She's just so excited. It's gonna be so funny.
Never.
Well, she looks at you and she goes, too many of you will wake him. Okay.
So,
Tell me what happened.
Only the sneaky people can come.
I'm not. Go ahead.
Okay. And she is going to, I need stealth checks from whoever goes.
I do have advantage. Let's see. Not bad. Oh my God. A 5. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Oh my god! You're gonna ruin this for her.
Are you the only one who goes?
I guess so. I thought I'd made a friend, but I really just ruined her fun.
Okay. She succeeded in her stealth check. She rolled high. So she opens the door, and you see that Danny is there sleeping. And then she starts to cast a spell, and you step up to see a little bit closer, Rowina. And you like the floorboard like creaks. Danny, roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Danny?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You wake up. You immediately see the door open with Rowina and your sister there. Just out of years of living with your sister, you instinctively roll off the bed, get on your feet, and then right where you were, just orb of water appears and just drops onto the bed. And she says, "Blast it!" Ugh!
I'm
Sorry.
naked. I'm naked, just standing with like my hands on my hips.
Oh God, I've seen so much this morning.
She's not phased at all, and she goes, "Why do you have to ruin my fun?"
Why do you have to be such a bad shot?
Touche. Good to see you. Come downstairs and put some clothes on. And she walks out. And she looks at you, Rowina. Did you get a good look? And then she walks away.
Oh boy.
Brother.
No, she was like saying that accusatorily, like as in like stop looking. Like, did you get a good look? Like, don't look.
Rowina's just been like this for a bit.
And then so yeah, that's how you wake up, Danny. You all come down.
I come down in like a I've been normally like in such like monk's robes or just general Jason clothes, and I just come down in like a SEMA University sweater.
Yeah.
And like running shorts essentially.
Yeah, very home from on Thanksgiving break.
Yeah. Very that.
You all come downstairs. There's a breakfast platter of fruits and sweet bread that has been purchased and brought here by James earlier this morning. And Eleanor and your mom are kind of like already laughing and talking with each other. And Eleanor is like leaning back on the table with her feet up on the kitchen table. And she looks at you, Danny, as you come down. And she says, "So you go off on your own for, a little less than a year and just can't help but get up into shit, huh? That's what I hear?"
None of it was my choice. See, I had a job and they actually...
is.
Well, no, because here's the thing. I started at a place and they did this thing where they saw that I was good at my job. I know you've never had this experience. And so they let me have more responsibilities and I could go and do more things.
Yeah,
But
I haven't had to skirt death, for the past few weeks. I've just been getting high and playing with animals. So, your very busy life is super enviable.
It's good to see you.
I love you. And she says, "So, my name's Eleanor. Nice to meet all of you. I'm Danny's sister. Little
Did someone go get
sister,
Emory?
more wise, though.
I'll admit to it.
Have you guys been taking care of my brother?"
He's been taking care of us.
Yeah.
Good. So here's been
I'll go
pretty
get Emory
crazy.
if nobody has gotten it.
Oh yeah, I get Emory.
Emory, you wake up to licks on the face.
Oh.
As Nimbus kind of wakes you up.
Oh, hey.
He's like
What?
looking at the door, like, I want to go inside.
Oh, I'll let him inside.
You like reach up, hit the door, he comes inside. Oliver,
Yeah.
as you're coming outside, or Rowina, as you're coming like towards the garden, the door opens and Nimbus like plods past you.
Give him a little pet and say good morning,
He
and I'll go out.
receives and keeps going.
I'll go out and say, Emory, Danny's sister is here. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, okay.
How are you?
It's nice out here.
It is very nice out here.
Is
Hey,
there food?
we can talk about this later, but I've been thinking about what we talked about the other night, and if there ever is a time when, I don't know, things slow down, I do think you would love Linda's cottage, and I would love for you to come stay there with me for a while.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Whether we're family or not, we're family, all right, Emory?
Do you think she'll like me?
Oh, yes.
Can't do anything or like really help out.
Okay,
well,
we're
I
gonna
guess I
stop
could help
talking
out.
right there because you're lying to me now. Why are you
Well,
lying to me?
I can help out.
You can do many, many things. She'll be so impressed.
I have a confession.
All right.
I'm really bummed that they took away my tentacle.
I think that's understandable.
It was the most fun I had in a long time.
I'm sure we'll get many more weird things like that. Actually, if you come stay at Linda's with me, she lives right on the edge of a lot of forest and lands and things that are not populated at all, and I have found some strange things there. So we could go looking.
Okay. Strange things.
Mm-hmm.
Noted.
Noted. All right.
Do you think
let's
Danny
get-
will let Nimbus come with us?
No. Well, Danny might, but I don't think that Eleanor or his parents would.
Okay, that's fair. He's just cool.
We don't want to put him in danger, right? But we should get a dog. Like a dog that is
Okay, yes.
ready
I'm
for
on board with
adventure,
this
not
now.
like a house dog, you know?
Yeah.
As Nimbus
We'll
comes
find one.
back into the main room with the rest of you, Eleanor, Nimby, and she gets down on all fours and like goes up to him, and the two of them just like butt heads and like rub on each
Oh.
other like two lions.
Oh, I want a dog so bad.
Who said that?
And,
Kelsey?
Both, again. It's just all blending today.
Everybody sleep well.
It's
Yeah.
all blending.
Yeah,
Yes.
honestly, Danny, you were not lying. It is really nice out there. It's like all the best parts of sleeping outside in Darriok, but without the fear of losing your life.
There you go.
So should we try to go find the diamond dust?
Yeah.
By the way, I sent an
Yes.
update to the king, or to your brother, I suppose. I sent an update before bed last night.
What did you say?
I just told him everything that happened since we got here, so that just in case anything happened overnight or
Smart.
anything they knew.
Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
To the jewelers? Somebody know a good one in the town? Danny?
Zach.
I know of. I mean, I would assume I'd know of something. Right? Being around.
Being around.
Knowing the town.
Being around.
That's where my
What are
mind went
some-
to.
Time.
Yeah.
All right.
What are some jewelers that I would maybe know of?
I'm a looking.
I feel like Aeliana definitely had a friend who like
Yes,
Fantasy Ales.
there's a place in the Lavender
Yeah.
Market called the
No.
Delightful Diamondry.
perfect.
The
Yeah, 'cause I
delightful
feel like
diamond
Aeliana
ring.
had a friend or like an acquaintance who like made a huge deal when her boyfriend was gonna propose, and it was like this whole big deal, and it was
Yeah.
like this was the jewelry store, and this was a big deal, and it was like the talk of the entire like class.
Yeah.
for a
Was her
while,
name
so I think that's why
Elwoods?
she. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you can go to the Lavender Market. There's this woman there named Claire. She likes to pick
Oh.
spears really easily, but it's kind of a sketchy operation.
A
So
lot of infections.
I have a
yeah,
friend
it's
named
amazing
Becky.
that her license hasn't been revoked.
Yeah, she's like
There's
an
been a lot
elf.
of complaints.
Yeah, Danny's right. She's like an elf, so she's like forever 21.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Mhm.
Yes. No, I would highly not recommend Claire. I almost got my.
But her supply is limited too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out. Everybody get out.
My ears would have fallen off. Anyways,
gap.
let's go.
just saying
There's
the
a
gap.
space between two buildings. There's like.
It's next to an old Navy building.
Yeah. Okay, we're going. Jesus.
And there's a new store coming up. I hear it's a real hot topic.
Holes.
Fantastic.
I almost spit out my drink. No, there you go.
All right, yeah, you make your way to the Lavender Market. Eleanor joins you,
Wow.
as does Edomir. He's still with you as well. he is really like, I mean, he is like with you and like talking occasionally, but he's also like very much head on the swivel. And Eleanor is just like asking you guys a bunch of questions. So, what's like the most embarrassing thing that Danny has done while he's been with you?
Well, that's a good question. Drew,
Uh,
have I been that embarrassing?
No, not really.
So you guys are just like really good friends then to him. Huh?
No, I
This
yelled
is
at him
good.
the first time we met.
This is what I want to hear about. Can we?
I can talk about how I ripped a witch's throat out, like with my hands.
It's not embarrassing.
That was,
Wait,
That
wait,
was
wait,
cool,
no.
actually.
You ran into one of them
Oh yeah,
and you killed her.
not the big one, one of the smaller ones.
Still, fuck yeah, bro.
We still have her blade.
And a cloak, I think, don't we?
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Oh yeah,
Don't touch
that's
it.
so it's cursed.
Cursed.
Very
Oh,
cursed. That's
oh,
why
that's
we need the
cool.
diamonds.
Yeah.
Ellie can do this really cool, not gross fungus magic stuff.
It's really cool and it's not gross. I don't know why you said it in that tone, but that
No,
is
like when you
correct.
no
It's
when
really
the
cool and
spore
not gross.
when the spores come out, it's beautiful, but there's a physical change that sometimes can happen, and it's a little. It's like
It's temporary.
I know it's temporary.
Like mushrooms and stuff? Is that what you
Yeah, a little bit.
Ish. Yeah.
What?
There are more pretty druids, I guess. But I find
Well,
Who cares? Fucking
There is
show us.
nothing wrong.
Hey, first of all,
You Stratuses love to put yourselves down. That's
prettier
what I-
magic, but she is the prettiest druid.
that's correct.
That's correct.
Well, I
So
don't
are you
want
gonna
to.
show us or like what the?
Danny was
what?
a
That's not a. Is that a health thing? Can you do that in public without people like?
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think it would be bad if I did it right now.
Another time.
Is it a healing thing? Is it bad? Is it
I'm
like
getting
not a
no
healing
from
thing?
I'm getting no.
Is it a
an
what?
Opposite? Is it an opposite of healing thing?
Yes.
Is it like a hurty thing?
It's a
How
hurting
hurty?
thing. No, I mean it's not good.
Like spores get in someone's face and then they like kind of like decompose and then like stuff can grow out of it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She can like fling
Have to see this.
spores
I
at
wanna
people.
Not right
can
now,
you-
but
can you do it
later.
to me if somebody can like heal me? Or...
Well, we have other
It's
things
kind
to
of an
do.
area of effect thing.
Well, I'll stand here. Everybody back
Well,
up.
I don't wanna do
Another
it.
time. Another time.
Can I say I don't want to? Is that enough?
Yeah,
That's
that-
completely fine. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you.
That's fine.
She
all
hurts,
right.
I heal.
Yeah.
Danny was a werebear once, or a werebull.
Tiger.
Yeah, Danny
Tiger.
killed
Were
somebody.
tiger?
Oh, I guess yeah. That was. I guess the embarrassing thing was Oliver and I got bit. He got bit by a were-boar. I got bit by a were-tiger. I almost killed someone.
Okay, so wait, you're in some serious stuff. Are you?
Yep.
You could say that.
Are you adventuring? Adventuring again?
Yeah.
Yes.
By accident. By accident. Yeah.
I thought these guys just all did drugs with you.
No, they're
You do that too.
I've never done that before.
Oh. Oh, well, I'm sorry to give you so much crap. I just thought you were. Is everything okay?
No.
killed a mind flayer yesterday.
We lost it. The
Are you
head, I
watch-
mean.
You're not lying to me?
No.
Ha.
Whew.
Oh, Oliver can't lie.
Yeah, there's that. Yes, I can't.
Okay. Sorry. This is not what I'm normally around. I'm normally around a bunch of people who, well, we don't do this stuff. We do stuff.
Thanks.
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Well, we're mainly in the forest on the cliff. And we just kind of keep it safe. We work with our troop. Technically we're a coven, I guess, but, I don't like to say that word
Okay.
around Danny.
cliff? Where?
The forest on the cliff, just outside Pakra.
Oh.
Do you know my mother? Do you know Linda Bishop?
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Can I make
She's
an
your-
insight check on whatever that?
Yeah, sure.
was?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Yes, or a good
She's
yes?
your mother?
Well, not. I only got a 10. Not by blood, but yes, she is my mother. Why?
Well, she's our
You
leader.
seem startled. Is she okay?
Yes, the last time I checked.
Oh,
So that's why she wanted me to come here.
you said she's what?
Our leader.
Oh,
That's why I'm a little confused. How do you not know about? And how does she have a? How did I not know she had a daughter?
I haven't lived with her for close to a year.
I've been with her for a
Um,
little over a year.
Did you hear about the 2 young men who were killed in Pakra?
Yes, Linda
about a year ago?
told us what she did. She was just trying to
She
help
told you
someone.
what she did.
Yeah, she was just trying to help someone, and they were abusing them and bullying them and hurting them, and she put a stop to it, but her magic was a little bit too powerful. That's why she can't go back into the town.
How many druids are a part of this coven?
We are a little fluid as far as, but right now there's 7 of us.
Well, it's good to know
I guess you're
someone
kind
who
of
knows
learning
too.
about all this too, Danny. I found a group and we made our way south, and we've been in the forest of the cliff, and it's been really great. I feel like I've been putting myself to good use.
What do you know of the cliff?
To be honest, I kind of felt like my big brother at times.
Oh, come on. Don't talk about yourself that way.
You're right. I don't know why I would give myself such an insult.
What
You guys have some self-confidence issues.
Yeah, she's just looking at Dan like, are you
Absolutely.
serious right now?
What'd you say, Rowina?
What do you all do at the cliff?
We mainly focus on protecting nature and preserving it and excommunicating it from outside threats.
What sort of outside threats do you see?
Well, recently there's been creatures, horrible creatures, things that I've never seen before, things that have been ravaging ecosystems, taking over hunting grounds that they shouldn't be. Linda says that they are not of this place. We don't know where they're from.
Think we might?
Be great to come see you.
Be great for
I'll
you to
sort
come
of say
see
this
us.
to the group as well as to Eleanor, but I was found on that cliff. Linda found me on that cliff.
Really?
Sense.
Why were you on the cliff?
As a child, as an infant, I think. She adopted me. But I don't know why I was there.
Just so you know, Rowina has the coolest fucking magic shit I've ever seen.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if she's seen Linda's magic. Linda's pretty spectacular as well.
Oh, yes.
No, Rowina is something special.
So, does that mean... Interesting.
Oh, let me give you the full... Here, I'll give you the full layout. Spooky sorcerer, super stabby, quick rogue assassin, cleric, and
Just a
fancy painting bard.
I noticed everybody got cool. Well, what they did, I'm just a cleric, but it's fine.
Sorry, I'm a little...
Eleanor's gonna roll an inside check.
Everybody knows it all.
That's true.
I was gonna say, actually, I was gonna later on pull her aside.
She looks to you, Rowina, and she says, "So, I mean, all I knew of Linda was her son. But how many of you are there?"
Sorry. A son?
Yes.
What? What?
Well, I'm assuming your brother, Damien.
Whoa, what the fuck?
And that's where we're going to end this week's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great day.
We have 15 minutes.
And you got a heart out. So thank you so much for joining us. Tune back in a week from today at 12 p.m. Central for the continuation of Campaign 3. Thank you to my players, the best players the GM can ask for. I say it every time, but I mean it every time. Thank you so much, Beats, for being in the chat. As always, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.